Stream has started. It's like an echoing sound. Wait, what? What was that? Uh, huh? Huh?
Huh?
Huh?
Huh?
Huh?
Huh?
Huh?
Huh? Huh?
Mine?
Uh-huh.
Mine?
Indeed.
Mine. Mine. As I'm trying to find stuff.
Why would you want stuff?
I don't know.
Stuff and things?
Stuff and things. Oh, stuff and things.
Stuff.
That too. Says here, somebody is streaming.
Stuff, and dare I say, things.
Well, now, are we talking about that? Okay, yes. What is this? Try it? Yeah, duh! Stupid thing. What are you telling me that? Here, I'm just going to play commercial after commercial after commercial after commercial.
Oh,
Oh!
I'm a sub then.
Oh,
to watch your commercials.
Oh,
Yeah,
who is this
tell
that
me about it.
subscribed at tier 1? They're subscribed for 8 months, currently on an 8-month streak. Who could that be? There we go. 30 seconds.
My level.
Dave, I'm sending you a set of dice for that. There you go. Actually,
Oh, he gets a set of dice for fucking 8 months, and I get jack shit for 12. I see how it is. Playing favorites.
you get a D6.
Fuck your D6.
Alright, I got my
Gold plated.
Damn. That's a meal right there.
I'll shake the skull head of dice. Let's see. There's D20 right there on top. Ooh, that one's wet. Didn't even know I had. I don't want to use that one. If you're listening to us,
you've got the big old jar. I know that. I've seen that.
yeah, I've got a beaker with dice in it that I can literally just shake around and let me see what dice there is. Then I've got my other dice. I've got the go
to the proper chat or just do it here.
Oh God!
What?
Yeah, we can move over there.
Oh.
I'm dragging Grim too. And I'll drag his ass over there too. There we go. I dragged everybody else. You're coming over whether you like it or not.
I forgot that the fucking horse thing is my join sound in the server.
Oh really? Let's see. Let's have some fun with this then.
Horse.
Move you on purpose.
It's a horse, of course.
I can't hear it because everything's silent is on this side. You're like, oh, why is this not playing?
They can't hear the majesty that is horse.
Here, we're gonna be in the shopping mall shopping. Yeah.
I have one server where my entrance sound is the Halo.
I don't even know if that comes through.
Greetings.
Visor! Currently, Elias has lost his left leg.
Yeah, that's the one we'll go with, I guess. I am systematically making.
I should have
my
turned
way
this
through
up
every
louder.
single romance option in Baldur's Gate, but like, I want to do something unique. I want to do something new. To play through.
You didn't see anything. I saw everything.
You heard nothing.
I saw it. I heard it. And oh my god. Did you just see that? Oh my god. Did you just... Oh.
No, only two things see Grog. Dead people and things that don't know any better.
We're all gonna start ping him.
Probably do things Seagram that thinks and things that don't know any better.
I have no idea what he's talking about. It's
I
okay.
love that those YouTube shorts from about Grog. Grog had lots of jobs.
It's
There's
the
blacksmith,
puts everything
bodyguard,
into
gigolo.
I just love the concept of a rogue that is so scary that nobody wants to
It's the Batman
acknowledge
effect.
that he's there.
You know what I mean by the
Or-
Batman effect, yeah.
Or the fact that he's got angry carpeting. He just angry looks at pieces of wood and they become the thing that he wants it to be.
Dude, there's also
Carpentry.
a player character that intimidated the universe to set it fire to something.
This is starting to sound like those fucking Chuck Norris memes from.
What do you mean,
Oh,
like
that a
when
live stream?
the
3 days
telephone,
ago?
the guy invented the telephone, he already had 3 missed calls from Chuck Norris?
Yeah.
You left Chuck Norris on a message? Ah! You were in so much trouble. Pathetic.
You sent him to voicemail? What the hell's wrong with you?
Well, it was nice knowing you.
All of a sudden the doorbell rings. Ding dong.
He was polite. He at least rang.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Remember, he once killed 25 people with a grenade, and then it exploded. You also can't forget the fact he built the hospital he was born in.
So wrong. So wrong.
Also, is it a coincidence that, you know, the Nazis surrendered the day, well, the month, Chuck Norris was born?
What?
He stops. What?
Pardon?
Yeah.
You got him to stop for just a second. Wait.
March 10th, 1940 is when Chuck Norris was born.
1940, 45.
May
They
7th,
realized his power.
1945. Yeah.
They realized his power.
Chuck
my
Norris
God.
came out of the womb
Chuck
ready to
Norris.
fight in World War II.
This is an entertaining stream. That's all this is. We're not here to do D&D today.
Chuck Norris memes are so fucking garbage.
Remember,
but,
Chuck Norris doesn't read books. He stares them down until he gets the information he wants.
I don't think I've ever actually seen anything Chuck Norris has been in.
You haven't seen The Expendables?
No.
We gotta kick him
I
out.
don't watch a lot of movies.
No.
Remember, in the beginning there was nothing, then Chuck Norris roundhouse kicked nothing and told it to get a job.
Goddamn.
Or here's another one. When God said let there be night, Chuck Norris said, say please.
Say, just say please.
Surplus!
Those looked at Chuck Norris the wrong way once. You know what happened to them?
We're currently shopping in the mall today. No. This is the background sound that's playing.
As we're constantly poking Blue to wake his ass up.
Ah! Smurf!
Wake up!
Visor! Blue! The visor! Visor the blue!
Chuck Norris does not sleep, he waits.
I should totally just call his phone and be like, wake up.
I have to.
Chuck Norris recently had the idea to sell his he has a canned beverage. It's now called Red Bull. On the seventh day, God rested. Chuck Norris took over.
Do you just have a website for all these Chuck Norris jokes, or are you just rattling these off from the top of your head?
Some of them from the top of my head, some from a website.
Okay.
You got a problem with it?
No, it's
I
just
don't know,
I'm
Chuck Norris
gonna be
might.
shocked if you have all of these on your memory, like, cause like.
Here's one of my favorites from the top of my head. If you want a list of Chuck Norris enemies, just check the extinct species list. Chuck Norris got it to infinity twice. Chuck Norris stands faster than anyone can run. And then of course you got the famous one. Once a cobra bit Chuck Norris's leg, and after 5 days of excruciating pain, the cobra died.
The cobra died, yeah. I know that one.
Chuck Norris
Still.
once won a game of Connect 4 in 3 moves.
I love those where it's just Chuck Norris is just like Chuck Norris is something that's just blatantly not possible.
When the boogeyman goes to sleep every night, he checks his closet for Chuck Norris.
This is supposed to be a D&D stream or Chuck Norris, Chuck
Yeah.
Norris, Chuck Norris.
It's Chuck Norris jokes because Blue was still asleep. I don't
Yeah,
know.
we're waiting on his dumbass,
Yeah,
and
Blue's still hasn't
we're
arrived.
devolved into Chuck Norris jokes.
Chuck-
Chuck
Guys,
Norris
guys,
does not hunt
D-
because the word
We
hunting
got-
implies
it's
the
official.
possibility of
D&D is
failure.
canceled. We're doing
Chuck Norris goes killing.
This is what I came here for. I literally just came and I came.
Chuck Norris transformed into a scream.
Yeah, we're waiting on Blue to get his ass away.
The dog
And
is
it's like,
afraid of Chuck
damn it.
Norris.
Oh,
Here's one. Chuck Norris can play the violin with a piano. Chuck Norris makes onions cry. Death once had a near Chuck Norris experience.
I love that near Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris never retreats. He just attacks in the opposite direction. Chuck Norris can strangle you with a cordless phone. Chuck Norris can drown a fish. Chuck
I
Norris
like-
once
I
had a
think one of
heart
my
attack.
favorite things.
His heart lost.
Chuck Norris's ramble confirmed.
I love that fish one because it is actually possible to drown.
he's unmuted.
Yeah.
I could see him unmuted.
Which is amazing.
He's gonna kill us.
Is he
there?
Or me. I don't know. I see him unmuted, but I'm like, uh-oh, he's unmuted.
Blue?
Lizer, you alright, dude?
When
It's
Chuck
devolved
Norris
into
enters the
Chuck
room,
Norris
He doesn't turn the
films.
lights off. Tries to turn the lights on. He
Help
turns
us.
the dark off.
He turns the dark.
The first
off.
15 minutes of this stream is all your fault, Blue.
When Chuck Norris looks in a mirror, the mirror shatters because not even glass is dumb enough to get between Chuck Norris and Chuck Norris.
What I miss?
Everything.
Just waiting for a man's
this
heart
is
is with
Chuck
Chuck
Norris
Norris
stream.
fifth.
Hold on, one at a time, one at a time. What just happened?
It's all Chuck Norris jokes.
No.
Chuck Norris is the only
Oh,
person
what
that
the
can punch
hell
a
happened
cyclops
here?
between the eye.
Oh
Would've
god.
been-
Yeah, this is all it's been. You've been missing out on, which is good.
Good content.
Good.
We were trying to get Blue into the conversation here, but it's devolved into Chuck Norris jokes.
Outer space
Yeah.
exists
You-
because it's
you
afraid
did
to be
for
on
a
the
brief
same planet with
second.
Chuck Norris.
But
Here's one of my favorites. Chuck Norris is the reason why Waldo is hiding.
my gosh.
I hate this.
The reason why Waldo? Is that what you said?
Yeah, why
Waldo
Waldo is
was hiding?
hiding.
Okay.
Oh my god.
These are
My
so
brain is
fucking
hurting.
terrible.
Chuck Norris doesn't wear a watch. He decides what time it is.
Actually,
This is so stupid.
Chuck Norris is getting
Oh my
ahead.
god. Oh, where's
Chuck
my...
Norris does not get frostbite. Chuck Norris
Norris
bites frost.
This sounds wrong now.
Visor, if you're saying anything, we can't hear you.
Ugh.
Norris decides the seasons.
The Great Wall of China was originally created
Oh,
to
it's
keep Chuck Norris
the
out.
must-
It didn't work.
Blue.
Oh, I can.
he might not be the only one having a problem with the connection with Discord,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chuck Norris can get in a bucket and lift it up with himself in it.
which sucks because it's like that tells us Discord's going to be a bit of an issue then probably.
God does not have an out-of-body experience. He has an out-of-Chuck experience.
Thank you for joining us just to make another Chuck Norris joke.
Yeah.
By zero.
Oh my god.
I fucking love that one. Chuck Norris can divide by zero.
Oh.
Norris can divide by zero.
The show Survivor had the original premise of putting people on an island with Chuck Norris. There were no survivors.
It's wrong. This is so wrong.
Chuck Norris once kicked a horse in the chin. Its descendants are now known as giraffes.
Oh my god.
Norris doesn't get sick. He has the sickness.
Why is that I could see Raven getting bored and start saying these jokes and we're all going to stare at him? Who's Chuck Norris?
Who the fuck is Chuck Norris?
It takes
We
Chuck
need-
Norris
we need
20 minutes
Raven
to watch
just
60
make a
minutes.
book of Chuck Norris memes.
Chuck
I,
Norris
I,
is
as
the
far as
original
I'm aware,
Guardian.
there is a Chuck Norris book
Chuck
out there
Norris. Yeah, you're right,
that has
Nicer.
like a shiny cover. So
Guardian.
He's the original Guardian. Oh my god, that's
Chuck Norris is the Guardian.
Visor's got it.
Chuck Norris once went skydiving, but promised never to do it again. One Grand Canyon is enough.
Oh, jeez.
Chuck Norris, shut up.
Okay.
I got
No,
one.
shut up, there is only Chuck Norris.
I got,
Chuck Norris is all
I
there.
got
Alright.
one more before.
One more.
Ready for this one?
One more.
Hold on.
One more.
Live
Chuck
left Chuck
Norris doesn't
Norris.
get the powers from the Traveler. He is the Traveler.
Oh god.
Are you ready? We
Okay.
live in an expanding universe. All of it is trying to get away from Chuck Norris.
Oh
Chuck
god.
Norris is the universe, bro.
Okay, oh, that's dangerous. Alright, alright, alright.
Oh my god, I just found two fucking good ones, too.
No. Same for actor.
You're entering a world of pain.
You should make a Chuck Norris.
Raven suddenly fell apart in midair.
I have to say this one at least, alright?
Don't you mean you're entering a world of Chuck Norris?
Yeah. Superman owns a pair of Chuck Norris undies.
Mercer, I swear to Christ.
So is that why he's
Plot twist,
Superman so
Superman is
strong?
Chuck Norris.
No.
Oh, I don't want to. Oh my god, help me. I'm going to switch screens, and then I'm going to go into my spiel of if anybody wants to watch this ridiculousness later on again for other episodes, just find it here on the YouTube channel. You'll find it through, it's my channel still for now, but I'll probably change the name to something more appropriate so it's for all of us.
Is this
Oh my
the Chuck
God.
Norris special?
No!
My next D&D character is going to be a Chuck Norris based inspired character.
Oh god,
You-
no.
you-
Isn't that
only-
every monk? Like, that's
Yeah,
existence?
we all just stand there.
Every
Huh?
month is
Dude,
based
if you
on
make a Chuck Norris inspired character, you'll take one step and then the real one will kill you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you can't ever be
Monk
an
is based on Chuck Norris, bro.
you can't have
Monkey
anything
is
based off of
based off
you
Chuck
can't have
Norris.
anything based off of Chuck Norris because it's always going to be a wannabe.
Exactly.
If
Well,
anybody
anything
wants,
will be an
Norris and
imitation of the
D&D
real
one.
thing.
But it was too much.
if anybody finds these, there's links in the YouTube and Twitch channel for these jokers that you can find them down below.
My head
I just got my hand in my head and I'm just thinking, oh god.
You're linking Chuck Norris jokes? What?
Yeah, that too.
Yo,
They're all linked
We've
to
been at it for 20 minutes now.
Dragon Shinobi and So if anybody wants the links, they're down below. Not specifically for Chuck
Remember,
Norris.
Chuck Norris is technically a god. There is a church for him.
Chuck Norris is currently among us.
That's currently among us. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh, I literally just felt a pain in my side.
My head
Why
hurts
did
now.
you say that?
Oh, my head hurts.
My head hurts. I'm done.
Yeah.
But check out the links,
So is
people.
this-
There.
So is this the part?
You started this. I just wanted to say this. Oh,
So is this the part where fucking every time we make a Chuck Norris joke, we take a 1d4 damage?
I make it a D6
So
now.
what I'm hearing is that I can kill my character, but I can still say more Chuck Norris jokes.
You need a lot more subs for that. I see him like.
Are you don't tempt the man. Do not tempt the man.
Technically, I come from the future, right? My character comes.
I hear the click clacking of his keyboard already.
Don't you dare!
You have
Huh?
already
What?
sprung him to action.
I know.
What?
Dave. Okay.
Ah.
Here's the concept.
But
He came
no,
from the future, right?
Yes.
He came from the future. Therefore,
Yep.
there's a chance that he met Chuck Norris. Keep it in mind.
Dude, that's
Chuck
why he
Norris
came
is
from
the
future.
original
He's running from
attractor.
Chuck Norris.
Exactly. And now we're back in the future.
Oh,
You know?
He knows too much.
too much, I tell you, too much.
That's why I'm going crazy, and that's why I can't hear the Vex Mind anymore.
Dude,
Going?
I totally have an ultimate attack. It's just Chuck Norris's phone number.
Alright, why are your guys' icons all hidden on me? You guys do your thing while I figure something out. Scuff time for me, so if you guys are ready, Dave's gonna take
What's
over.
scuff-
Oh my god, I'm gonna mute them all.
What's
Let's
scuff?
roll,
I
let's
need to
roll,
mark
let's
it down
roll,
for my scuff
let's
bingo.
roll it. Let's stop the Chuck Norris thing. Move on, please.
Roll D6 for Chuck Norris damage. Fuck.
Stop.
What was that?
Sorry.
This is why you're taped to a wall.
I'm going to start considering rolling d6s of damage here for Chuck Norris jokes.
Hey, Dave, I got something I gotta say.
No.
No,
Take
don't
one
say
d6
it.
Oh.
Chuck Norris doesn't
Okay.
breathe. He holds
No,
the hair
hold on.
hostage.
I know.
And there you
Okay,
go.
you
Let's
know
go.
what?
I rolled a D100 for that one. Let's
Roll
go.
away.
Oh my god. What has the world come to?
Yeah,
Chuck
please
Norris.
All because
Who's in favor of server muting Baja until we actually get to the campaign?
That would stop me, trust
This
me.
is again the equivalent to duct taping him to the wall,
stop. Yeah, this is why
as
you're duct taped to a
we have
wall,
already
man.
done in multiple sessions.
He's duct
The
taped to
Chuck
a wall
Norris
right
problem,
now.
man.
Duct
Okay.
taped him to a wall. Like in
Oh,
the current moment, they can't
You guys left him to roam about the Corvette, and he's probably found himself.
So
in
what
a-
I'm hearing is I am incredibly unsupervised.
Wait, how did the Chuck Norris start?
Yeah, you were left unsupervised.
because that fucking visor wasn't here.
Yeah.
Just because
And
of
now
that?
Visor is here.
Yep.
It's like,
So
and
yeah, now we can go ahead and get started.
and why?
PC, so I missed like the past 2 minutes.
Don't worry, you didn't
It
miss
was
anything.
mostly
Yeah,
We
trying to
haven't
get
even-
Baja to
we're-
shut up.
yeah.
We're trying to get through the intro. So
What intro? There's been.
There was an intro.
Yeah.
if you're interested in this game, or if you're interested in the books involved with the game, velvetfanggames.com/dndestiny. Check them out. They're available for free. And, go ahead and give them some support, because without them, this game's not going to be possible. So,
I'd just like to point out that was 30 minutes of Chuck Norris.
Baja.
Kill.
Baja.
Enough, Chuck Norris.
Shut up.
All right, there. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself and fix your guys' icons, and I'll be listening. So I'll be doing that.
So our recap of our last session is pretty brief, because it was mostly regarding planning. You guys already knew that you needed to head to the Almighty, and that it had to at least be stopped temporarily. and then a plan began to form as to what could be done in at least a covert way for everyone to sneak in, essentially plant a couple of charges on a few necessary reactors, and manage to get out, hopefully successfully.
Wait,
Excuse me. So at the moment, you guys are pretty much about an hour out now. At this point, how are your characters feeling? We'll just kind of go down the line.
my character's
Whoa.
hurts.
Diabla is feeling nervous, but she tries not to show it, even though you can tell she is nervous by her fidgeting with her weapons and obsessively checking them for cleanliness.
All right. Singe, what did you roll for? Just curious.
No, that's not it. We're gonna ignore that.
Okay.
That was the Chuck Norris damage. My bad. But
Okay.
stop it.
That's Chuck Norris
That's
damage.
really
Okay.
what it was. That's really
All right. Baja, or what was your D100 roll for?
Chuck Norris damage because I'm the cause of it.
I knew it, you fucker. You motherfucker.
Duh.
I mean, so you're committing seppuku over your Chuck Norris damage?
I will gladly strip.
I was saying D6s. You rolled a D100 for that.
That's
So
'cause I'm the cause of it.
what?
There's a 25 hit Baja.
It's 25.
It would absolutely hit.
I like how you said it hits Baja,
bro.
like you roll not to hit like him in his character, but to hit the actual person. I'm gonna roll to kick your ass.
You're gonna need a nat fucking 20 for that, bro.
Nah, I just have to look at the upside down version of the world and go, you know what? You're already kicking your own ass.
No, Chuck Norris.
You're already dead. All right. See, who haven't we heard from? Uros. You and Paradox have been kind of going over this plan a little bit, and it's formulating into, really for you because you're the only one with Vanguard background here. It's formulating into like a bit of a strike mission.
Bitch, what?
But I'm sorry.
How is he the only one with Vanguard background? Me, the original Vanguard guy here.
I mean, we can go down the list of everyone
No,
who
it
is
was the
not
way that you
associated
said
with
it.
the Vanguard.
No, it was the way that you said it. You're like, you're the only one with Vanguard experience here. It's like, what?
I mean, I'm not lying.
You are lying. It's
It doesn't Visor's character have some
In the
Vanguard
sense,
background?
okay, but see, you're not even letting me cook. You didn't let me finish because I'm explaining how it's formulating into a strike mission. You, above everyone else here, especially with the UN Paradox, would know the most about that.
yeah, but you said it to Uros though. Am
I'm-
I wrong?
I think this might be
I'm
a
sorry, I
case
meant
of
you.
mishearing and
Yeah,
misunderstanding.
that's why I was like, wait a minute, what? Sorry.
Yes, I'm talking about you, sir.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about Uros. That's why I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, I'm whatever there was. But
Go
yeah,
on,
no.
go
So
on.
you
Yeah.
and Paradox are discussing this out, and like I said, it's formulating into a bit of a strike mission, but the way it's going to be natured is, this is going to have to be probably the fastest strike mission on record. And Paradox is kind of actually joking a little bit at you, just like, how much you want to bet we could break the strike record?
I mean, it's possible, but
Well, I believe the record was 5.5 minutes. Think we can get in and out before then?
just we get under 5. It's gonna be a miracle.
Well, if we all move together, move fast. I mean, I don't see why we couldn't.
Yeah.
Look, we've got the targets. We know what we need to do. We get in. We plant the charges. We get out. No dawdling. No time to explore. We get in. We get out.
Fine by me. Wait, is Diablo nearby this? Well, I would assume
I
so,
mean, you
but
guys
there's
are kind of all be in a general area.
okay.
I mean, I would
Because
Okay,
assume
like
everyone
there's
but
not there's
I would
not like
assume
a whole
everyone
lot of
but
space
me.
for you to go on the Corvette.
hold on. I was gonna say, like, I'm gonna have to be the one up in the cockpit because I'm fucking flying the goddamn thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what I'll say about that is, as you get closer to it, like the docking is all pretty much autopilot, so like you don't
Well,
even
yeah.
need to be in the cockpit for it. So I know. I don't know if Matrix. I don't know if you're ready. Is Uros available?
I'm here. I'm here. I'm just fighting with. Never mind.
Yeah, I know. That's why I just want to make sure. But
I'm listening. Sorry, I am listening. I'm just fighting with.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I want to know Uros's thoughts. Like, as you guys are kind of approaching the situation, what are his thoughts and feelings?
Nervous. Pretty much. I know I was up with Elias on the bridge, and not being able to do too much, but just kind of the apprehension of what's coming and could happen. Just being trying to be prepared, kind of for what's going to be possibly coming up, because I have no idea what's going to happen. It's going to be
Well,
crazy.
you've been on the bridge, so you've been overhearing Elias and Paradox talking about the plan, and you've ran a strike mission with Elias before, so you already kind of know the flow and momentum of how a strike mission would work when it comes to the Vanguard. So you
Yeah.
haven't had too much experience with it. You've only had, I believe, like it was a mission or two in the early goings. So it's not your first rodeo, but yeah, this is a different kind of experience because you're going straight into enemy territory, which is something you haven't really felt before.
Yep. That's why Eros would be a little nervous and on the edge, because we're going into the hive's nest. Let's poke the beehive. Really, dog? It's bad timing. DB, stop barking. Sorry, there we go. Take care of the dog.
All right, so at this point, you guys, you can clearly see the Almighty through the window of the cockpit. The massive station that it is already in pretty clear view. Just this dark, uh, how do I describe this? It's a large kind of a cylinder with two bars over the top and bottom, and these bars over the top and bottom are over hundreds of kilometers long. So as you get closer, Paradox highlights the docking bay that you guys are going to be seeking to enter through. And as you're getting closer, you're actually seeing that there are a lot of different Cabal carrier ships pretty much surrounding the area. it looks like they're still receiving troop supplies and troop deployments through these carriers as the Almighty's been moved into position, at least somewhat recently. So, Paradox turns to you, Elias, and goes, well, we're actually arriving at a really good time. They're still receiving troop deployments from the looks of this, and we can easily slip through undercover with this. And actually, there's also a little bit of good news now that we're getting a little bit closer. I've been able to get some more information about where we're going. And it's a self contained area that's got only the monorail system that goes in between. So when we get in here, there's only going to be one way any reinforcements can come through, and I can at least seal that way off for a short period of time. So if things end up going just a tad sideways, I know how to buy us a little bit of extra time.
All right.
Um,
There is the other option of just permanently sealing that door.
well, that's the thing. The door that actually leads to the tram system has got a security gate already, and then there's got 3 doors there. I'm able to at least seal those doors and at least buy us some time. We can maybe do something to the final door, but the first 2 doors, they'll be able to open up in time. But like I said,
I
with
mean,
3 doors acting as a
through
buffer,
them? Do we need to go through those doors to get to where we need?
no. The way to the tram system is separate from where everywhere else we need to go. So we can pretty much avoid that entirely.
Amongst our entire group, who goes or who here is the sneakiest?
That would be
Uh,
I could tell you what, it ain't gonna be me.
Oh yeah, I'm excluding the Titans out.
Would Raven be
No,
then?
they be tiptoeing through the ships and stuff. Coon, coon,
Raven
coon.
would
You know,
technically count as a little sneaky just because of you being a small ghost, but
I actually do go over to Raven. Give me your gun, Raven.
I will summon my battle platform.
Um, I'm going to attempt to see if how big is the gun that he's carrying.
so this gun, it's gonna be in your hands, it's gonna be tiny. Like we're talking like a tiny Derringer pistol, kind of like in your hands it looks like a really, really small pistol.
I pull out one of the laser cutters I have and hold it up next to it. You can
You're not
technically
doing what
weld
I
the
think you're
door.
doing.
He could technically weld the door shut.
You are not wrong about that. That is up to Raven if he wants to modify his little platform to have a little
I mean,
welder instead.
I could just put it on the other side of it instead of replacing his pistol. That way, he can have both technically.
I don't
Because
mind.
it's probably going to be about the same weight as the Derringer. Because remember, we got this from the Braytech facility on Europa. It's one of the more advanced ones. Because remember, we found 2 of them a long time ago.
Only thing is, the welder might be a little bit heavy for his shell, so he can use it, but it's not going to be for any like precision work because
Oh yeah, he
the
just has to melt down the center of the door, or like
yep.
weld the 2 doors shut.
Yep,
That's it.
I'm just clarifying that because of the weight of it. Like he can use it still. but he just can't use it very precisely.
Is this a prelude to a potential shell upgrade?
Maybe. It depends on how well you do.
There's always the potential for anything.
I mean, it's not a bad plan.
I mean, so if you want to do that, you can make the adjustments really quickly because you'll have a small time left before the ship's
Along
gonna
with
dock.
having Theo and Diablo there to help just in case.
Yeah, yeah, like the three of you together would be able to fashion it so it would work for the shell.
You good with that, Raven? We'll make sure to put your gun back on after the mission.
I'm fine. I'm gonna deploy a couple shinies to bedazzle my battle platform.
All right, so your battle platform is a little bedazzled.
So let me have a refresher.
Okay.
So Diablo is gonna go in there to back up Raven,
No,
or did I miss
you're
something?
helping me put on the fucking welder onto Raven.
Yeah.
Ah, my
So
bad. My bad.
yeah, yeah. Basically, you guys are gonna work together. You guys will fashion Raven shells so he can carry the welder. It's still gonna be heavy for him, but like I mentioned before, because of the weight, but he'll be able to at least use it at least well enough to where it's not gonna like fall off or anything.
Yeah.
Like you make sure it's good and sturdy on his shell.
Okay. Yes.
Hey, yo, we're
I get
getting
it.
sturdy up in here.
Oh my gosh.
Don't
All
hurt
right.
now.
Did anyone else want to do any last minute prepping before we begin?
Uh, there was something I wanted to mention, but I might because
Oh,
before we went on the course set, I was gonna ask about the whole upgrade. So I didn't know we were gonna be immediately on the ship.
are you
And
talking about the super?
the override because we were in the village last
Oh,
time. That was the whole reason I was staying back with Amelia.
right.
I know it was overlooked, and I could have mentioned it sooner, but I was dealing with a lot this week.
I gotta find my notes on that because I know we created something for that. I'm just
Because
trying to
I remember
find
I know
it.
the premise of it of override was that it was a advantage to my ranged attacks, whatnot. But
Yeah,
I don't know if you
like
had
it.
anything more to that.
Um,
But if anything, if it can't be implemented currently, I'm fine with waiting. Like we can actually sort that out later.
yeah,
Because
I can't find my notes on. So yeah, I'll just say like you'll be able to use it, but it's gonna be like before you have a certain number of charges that you can use.
well, I remember
Um,
I still have like the 5 charges I have that are,
yep, yep.
so if anything,
So
I'm fine with still using with the charges currently until we can sort it out. To then it could be like a permanent asset.
yeah, okay. So yeah, we'll just kind of keep going with that for right now.
Alright, so I'll just keep using the temporary asset then.
Okay, sounds good. All right. Anyone else? Cool. All right then.
Not for me.
Did I bring my nuke?
refresh my memory again. The nuke.
Nude.
I'm making a joke.
Oh, I was gonna say
I
when
know.
you
Well,
when you pull out a
you
nuke,
have. Okay, so you have your C4 charges, and they are being used in this operation, by the way.
I know, but when I was saying nuke, I meant like an actual nuke.
I was gonna say if you had a nuke, why didn't you let me replicate it?
If I had a nuke, it would be the end all be all of what we're using in this mission. Fuck everything else. We're just planting that shit and leaving.
Yeah, no. All right. So, you guys see this ship is on approach. You guys are getting closer. There's you can see a lot more of the traffic around the Almighty. A lot more supply ships and passenger ships moving in, bringing in passengers and moving supplies around. And you're approaching the docking bay. It's pretty much on autopilot, so you guys are able to go back into nearby where the airlock is, where you're going to be entering into the facility. So, as everyone starts to gather up and prepare to enter inside, Paradox will just kind of tell everyone, all right, so just remember, we need to move fast. No time to lollygag, no time to search. I've got everything ready to go, and I'm going to have the locations we need to go to highlighted. So everyone's going to be able to see it on your HUDs.
Okay.
Any questions before we all start?
None to my knowledge.
Um,
Explodey bang bang. Got it.
This is going to be a bit of a homebrew strike operation. We're not really under Vanguard support, but we're going to kind of treat it like we have the intel for it, because we technically do. So we're just going to roll like we normally do.
All right.
All right. Once we get inside, it's pretty much going to be on you guys, so run like the wind. And Paradox just will zip into Elias's pack, and I will start to reveal the area. All right, and you will also see, well, you'll begin to see little marked locations on the map.
I call going straight forward.
All right, so yeah, at this point, the turrets in here are deactivated. They're not showing anything hostile at the moment, so they're turned off, and you just have the entryway doors here. Oh, I can't click here. Right here.
Can we
So-
check if there's a chance of them reactivating?
They'll reactivate if the alarm goes off, but at the moment they're not responsive.
Because I was thinking maybe you call it.
Yeah, no, these are just defense turrets, and they'll only respond if there's an alarm going off.
and
Reactivate
if
that.
I would say if anything, we should probably try to stick away from corridors and try to be stealth. At least quiet. about
Is there
things
any way for
the
me?
time being.
Is there any way for me to, or for us to like discern where or how to get to our objective, or is there? Like, on, like, this line or
It's
something?
it's gonna be kind of a visual learn as you go. Like I mentioned, like on the map you can see the direction. You can see like the direction of where you need to go for these
Yeah.
markers.
You can see the point of interest, but we don't know the
Okay.
actual path.
Yeah,
Okay.
so like more of the map is gonna get revealed as you go through it. So
How
yeah,
high is the ceiling?
that's gonna be where the mystery kind of lies in that.
Okay.
How high is the ceiling?
It's fairly high. It's gonna be a little over 40 feet. You can jump all the way up to the at your maximum jump height, and you will still not touch the ceiling.
Well then.
I guess we should probably move ahead.
I was going
No.
like straight forward, I guess.
Well, we probably don't want we don't want to go to the corridors immediately, as we want to
No.
keep our presence unknown.
Alright, well, I guess we can go like here, go around up to the top.
I mean, Raven is pretty small. Potentially, we could have Raven
A scout.
You
like
could
when
flo-
we,
you could
like
float
kind
up
of
and-
scout a little bit.
Oh, first off, where's the fucking door that Raven needs to shut?
That's the point of where's that door.
It's gonna be further ahead.
Okay.
Actually, I was gonna say, Earls, don't you have your drone still?
Yes, I do.
There's our scout.
Hey,
Instead
you go.
instead of sacrificing an actual person's an actual player's life, you use the drones.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I did not
I'm
realize
fine
we
with
still
dying.
had the drone.
If I die, I die.
I'd rather a drone. I'd rather a drone.
but George, Paul, Ringo.
They're expendable.
Hey! They're my little buddies.
Not wrong.
How there?
Will.
So I would more likely recommend floating them up high and then scouting through.
Oops.
So that way they're less likely to be spotted.
Where there's a will, there's a cockblock.
I'm sorry, what?
You heard him.
Oh my god.
What? I just point at Raven. Isn't he technically a cockblock? He's going to lock the door.
Moving on. Is this like stairs or fence?
So your
look
drone, are
like
you gonna send it through the front door, or which door are you gonna send it through?
Guys, which door do we want to send this guy through? I'll send Paul through.
It's better that we send drone through the path we're going to be taking.
Shoot, which one was the
Just to make sure
upgraded
there
one?
is.
I think that was Ringo. I think Ringo was the upgraded drone. But Paul can go. I'll send Paul.
Top
But he can go.
I feel like bottom might be quicker. And top might be a bit more longer to reach that end of the corridor.
So you want to go up? Well, if we go that way,
We could if we really want to investigate what's over here.
why don't we just we'll go up
Is the
north.
Effective range? What's the effective range for the drone?
Remember, he can
I
go
believe it was 200 feet.
300
is, like, your
feet.
visual-
Yeah, 300 feet remote is the maximum. They're only supposed to go 300 feet. At least that was what we agreed on. Because I didn't want them OP. Yeah, I didn't want.
Go top. I think that's the
If
closest
I-
that's the closest one.
How is the how is the range of your drone with a lot of material in the way, specifically metal?
I
Do you
don't.
still
know.
will you still have control over it even after 300 feet of a lot of metal between you and it?
I'm not sure. Never tried. They should just
Well,
auto hover and spot until they receive signal again.
That
So it's probably best to assume that you would more likely have half radius.
Yes, in this situation we are in structure. Yes, possibly. It will
Well-
get staticky, and I can just hold them at position. DB can assist with that. So, I have more than one throne, so I'll send George down south, and I'll send Paul up north. And get as far as we can until it gets a little staticky and pull them back from there. Does that sound agreeable?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like the best course of action.
So at this point, I pull out, have DB pull them out, and have one in each hand. All right, boys, don't die on me, okay? And flick them into the air, and they to life.
Okay. So you're sending one up top and one to the bottom?
Yep.
Alright, so I'm going to reveal each area here for you.
Might as well cover two. Oh shit!
So up top, you do see kind of a crew quarters. It's currently empty at the moment because no one's really sleeping. Everyone is getting moved in. So there's only one person behind the desk right now. A Scion who's working behind the desk. In the south room, you have another storage room where a Scion is actually working on a small vehicle inside here. But there is another door. There is a door here, that goes. God dang, I gotta switch back here. So you have a door here, and then you also have a door that's down in the back here as well. But that door is also closed.
Question: is the sign facing away from this door, or facing?
Nope, the Scion is working on this vehicle here.
Yeah, I'm
Let's
making.
face it,
So
away.
his back is turned, is more or less to the door.
Yeah, I'm sending you all the feeds through your helmets and stuff, so you guys see this. You guys seeing this?
So,
Correct?
like a quick attack on that side.
There we go.
Well, I would recommend the one who's more light-footed to take him out.
Me.
Oh, okay.
Who is? That is a question.
As you
So
more often
did
don't.
you say you had a question?
No.
I thought someone said they had a question. Sorry.
Somebody who had the question. I heard question too, though, but not me.
Wasn't me.
I mean, my
It's
X
an
is 16, so. Oh no, I just had a question about the door. That's it.
What's your question?
Question.
Oh no, it was just what do you call it? Whether he was face towards the door. That's the only question.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Um,
No, you're fine.
Should probably pat back over.
I have a deck 16, so
But do you think you can take them out quickly?
yeah. If I use my fixed mental class, and I could take an
We're
Atlas
trying
and-
not to shoot our way through this.
Yeah. Could always ult too, but like, depending how fast we're gonna go, like I could also use a ult, and I'm pretty fast with ult. So, and I have my blade salvo instead. So
Out of
Yes.
character. My fucking. I'm fucking tired.
No, that's all right. Mm.
No, you're fine.
Mercer,
Dude. Trust me. I
um,
feel you. I'm on 3 hours too.
Mercer, your sword is the exact same style as mine, right?
Emma.
He's got
I thought you had a
Warhammer.
sword.
He did have a sword at one point, but he switched to Warhammer.
No. Our two strongest people are the two titans, yeah?
I would assume so.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, you mean
Diablo,
strength as in.
Like physical
Yeah.
strength.
Like
yeah.
strength. Yeah, your strength stat.
I got a 17.
16.
How the fuck?
I mean,
My
your bonus
character's-
is the same.
Well, I was gonna say my character is more of a balance between strength, constitution, and charisma. Those three stats
Mm.
are all 16.
I fucking take the longsword off my back and hand it to fucking Diablo and point toward Theo and Diablo to kill this one.
Which one again?
This one.
The one down here.
Okay,
So
I see it.
You're gonna take
The distracted
south
one.
route.
The distracted one.
Alright, then.
I mean, to be clear, the north one is technically distracted, but is a little more facing towards the door that you'd be entering through because
Yeah,
of the way he's
that's
sitting
why I
behind
don't
the
want to go that way.
computer. Yep.
I mean, if anyone, we're gonna have to like either shoot him down quickly or make it fast enough.
Well,
so
we're
that we
trying
can
not
take
to
him down.
shoot. That's the thing.
That's what I'm saying.
then
We
we
have
really
two
cannot
options when
afford
it comes. I know, but that's what I'm saying. We have two options for the top. We don't want to shoot, so we really only needs one option. We rush him down and we try to take him down as quickly.
But why would we do that when we can just literally sneak attack this one?
If we go to the top version, I said if. I'm not saying we are, just saying if.
Why is there a purple circle here? Dave?
Those are the
Objective.
markers where you're supposed to be going.
Okay.
Those are the
That's what I was
objectives.
mentioning earlier. Is on the map there's going to be 3 of them on the map,
Oh.
and these are pointing. This is what
Here,
Paradox
yeah,
is
so you can
pointing you
remember
to go to.
There.
Okay.
So everybody else can see on the
Sure.
screen what he's talking
Quick
about.
question.
Yeah,
Because,
yeah.
That's
So you can
top
kind of
one's-
zoom out the map.
Yeah.
Like, this is where you're going to be going.
yeah. And sorry for the icons. They're not working. I don't know why. So I've been fighting with it.
I mean, they like it's just the problem. Like the map has to be so big, and
Well-
yeah,
well, not your
we have to be
icons.
zoomed in.
No, not your guys' icons there. I'm talking just stream icons. So if you can't tell who's talking, sorry. I don't know why.
That. No, you're
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah,
I mean,
so I don't know what's going on.
we have to work around it, and I mean, if anything, people listen to this, not really watch it. So
No, that's fine. That's actually good. Because,
exactly, we're okay.
yeah. Let's see. So you guys want to literally stab that one in the back? I mean, I could stealth up and try to take him out. I'm light-footed, so
I mean,
Well, you do have a throwing knife. You could assist on
yeah,
Mm.
you
all
could-
3 of you hitting him at the same time.
yeah.
No matter what you do, it's going to be a sneak attack. And technically a surprise round against that one.
So he's literally bent over working on the vehicle then, for that description. So I
Yep,
will come
exactly.
over here to the other side of the door. Well, somewhere on the other side of the door. Trying to think. Can I stealth up now?
Yep. So go ahead and
Oops.
roll a stealth check for me.
I need to get my character sheet. I'm stupid. I didn't get it up there. I'm dumb. Me bad. There, let me put that back and grab my character sheet. Ah! I had everything else ready. I didn't have that. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Stealth. Where is it? Right here. Is that stealth? Holy crap.
Soft 20. Oh yes.
Ooh.
All right.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
yeah, you are able to
Oh.
sneak up on this guy, no problem at all. What would you like to use to hit him?
Mine.
I was gonna say, aren't multiple people sneaking up to do it?
Well, I'm kind of stalling back because I know I'm gonna be loud.
Miss Voodoo.
So it's like
And I'm gonna be honest with you. With the HP that Scions have, it might only literally take one of you to finish it, especially with the sneak attack damage.
oh, yeah, 'cause I was also gonna say that with I was gonna say, do I need to be stealthy or just make sure I hit him hard?
If you're going to do it, you could do it from technically your position and just do a strength check. But what Uros can do is he can stealth up, get behind it, and get in the sneak attack, stab into it, and probably kill it like
Yeah, I'm just.
quietly.
The only thing I got
So,
is my
like,
knife.
You might
so then-
risk
So
making
then I'm
some.
then I'm backup then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can play that role if you want to.
I'll do
Yeah,
as much as
if
I
his-
can with what I
if
get.
If his attack doesn't kill it in one shot, then I can easily run up and smack it.
Yep.
Since it would be a surprise.
Surprise, motherfucker!
I mean, like I said, because this is going to be a sneak attack that you're going to do this thing, I'm going to be surprised if it survives. So,
Was gonna say, would Diablo be able to be as a backup if he attacks first, doesn't hit, and then Diablo comes up behind and just wax him.
Yeah, that's what me and
Yeah.
you are more or less meant
Yeah,
to be doing.
you two are basically going to be the standby. Like if it does
If an
happen
attempt fails,
to
then we can
Yeah.
finish it off.
Yeah, if I don't do enough, if like Mercer said, I fail it, you two come up and you take him out. I'm just gonna do a little damage, probably. I don't know. So I'm just gonna use my knife. That's all I can do anyway. Everything else, well, I could actually use my bow. I didn't realize this. It's silent. But no, I want.
I was also
It's
gonna
quiet.
so I was
Yeah.
also gonna
Yeah.
say like
I forgot
like
about that.
technically speaking, isn't my ult like super now technically quiet now since it's a melee weapon?
I mean, casting it is loud though.
Yeah, I mean, because there isn't the initial noise of casting it, but
Okay.
outside of that, then yeah, it doesn't make any other noise.
So I got a question. I'm holding my knife when I stab this guy. I don't have a thing to just stab him with. What do you want me to roll or do? Use the throwing knife stat?
Yeah, because you're really going to be using your throwing knife for
Yeah.
it anyway, so just roll for your throwing knife.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I'm like, okay,
And-
let's see what
yeah, and it's going to be advantage anyway because sneak attack
Okay,
anyway.
okay.
So
Can please tell me?
it hits.
Okay.
Yay!
It hit. Like I said,
Those having
you're
the
worried
energy.
about this, and I'm literally telling you I already know because this is sneak. Excuse me, because this is sneak attack. The additional damage that's going to it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Sweet. I was just worried
Yeah,
about hitting it in the
you
first
killed
place.
it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I will be right back. I gotta go get
Come
my
up and slit its throat
you're
slowly. No, I'm kidding. What?
So yeah, you with this, with the advantage, yep, you do hit him. With the damage you do kill it. So how would you like to stealthily kill this thing?
Let's see. Like, I'd like to come up behind it and like grab onto it and then shove the knife up like into its lungs from back, so it literally cannot scream out. But I'll have my mouth over it, like pulling its mouth shut so it can't scream out.
Alright, so yeah, as
recommend
you
the
do
third.
that, you just like here, like as it struggles, and then goes limp in your arms.
Now, is there an open place I can hide this body?
There are some
Well-
crates
the
off to
classic
the left
move.
over here that you can kind of toss the body kind of behind. It's
Okay.
not going to be a perfect hiding place, but at least it puts the body like out of view for anyone who might just be walking in.
Okay, I'll drag the body over real quick while I look over at you two.
Make sure,
Okay.
does any
Welcome.
blood drag along with it?
Yes, thank you.
Well, I was gonna
No,
I was gonna say
because
solar.
Okay, good.
Yep,
Solar
you
knife.
beat me to it. Yeah, because of the solar damage, he pretty much singed the wound
Oh.
immediately, so there is no blood draw.
Okay, good.
I was gonna say I can handle the body. You continue scouting.
I kind of hand him over quietly. It's like, okay, I'm off.
All right, so
Do we want? Go ahead.
now that you're in this room, Elias, or excuse me, Earl, excuse me, and we'll just kind of move the body over here. 'cause
Oh.
that's where it's intended. So now that you're in here, you actually see that there is a third door. You see that this door here does kind of lead out to the main area where the other big set of blast doors in the other room kind of lead out to. But you also have this door here, and then the back door.
Let's see, back door. I still
Are you
have
real,
George
Paul?
flying. I have George flying still.
No one went through those doors.
I kind of lean over to Diablo and Theo. Which door should I send him through? Because I still have George flying.
Let's see.
Oh, wait, how high is the level of the doors? Like,
Real
does it reach
quick.
from the bottom to the ceiling?
So, our purpose-
They're a
Ooh,
little
what's
bit
that, Tyson?
below the ceiling, so like where the the room is gonna be like 40 feet tall. The doors are maybe 30 feet tall.
Okay.
Question for Dave: can I peek my head like around this fucking corridor to see into here?
you'd have to open the blast doors in order to do that.
Oh, there's a blast door there. Okay,
Yeah, the doors are closed right now, so in order for you to go through those, you'd have to check through that, or like I've been also hinting at here, these doors down here where Uros is at, he can send George through them and kind of take a peek into what's into that section.
Okay, yeah, I had just gotten back, so.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I would possibly say get one of the drones to come down this way, since it might be safer, as it would more likely not lead towards the blast door.
Okay, I can send George down that way. We'll look through there and see, who do I have left? I don't want to send Ringo. I think he was the upgraded one. Wait, what's the other one's name again? Jesus, I've forgotten their names.
Quick question: is it possible?
I know they're named after the Beatles. That's all. I
Yeah.
remember.
George, Paul, Ringo.
Sorry, what was your question?
Is it possible to like stand right here next to the door and like use my what do you call it? Detect light and dark to detect if that sign has a weapon or not, or like the level or whatever.
I mean, you don't really need to even use Detect Good and Evil. It is going to have its standard issue weaponry on it.
Or at least I'll be able to detect the vehicle, the level. And all that
John.
stuff.
Oh, okay. I will send John.
Like, I mean, you can't really detect like levels per se because these aren't like. I'll just tell you this based on visual. Like, these aren't like high level scions. They're wearing pretty standard issue Cabal armor for scions, so you can assume that their weaponry is going to match their look of their armor here. It's going to be pretty basic.
And I would like to send John, is it John or Paul? Who did I send up north? Paul? I think I sent Paul up. Or was it John?
You send Paul up more.
Okay, so I'll send John through the this door. So I have George down south. I have. God, I'm gonna have to keep up with him.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this one at. So we're gonna start on the south section.
Ugh.
So as you send the drone through here, it's pretty much empty, but you just see a number of storage boxes in here.
Well, just storage in here.
Yep. Through there's no exit through there either. It's just a big storage closet through there.
You guys can all see that. Well,
And then what were you doing up here in the north section?
it would be right here.
What type of stuff is in the supply closet, by the way? It sounds
I
stupid.
was gonna ask that. Like, we would have to more likely search the boxes to see what they have.
Yeah, you would have to go through the boxes because, like, from the outside, like some of these red boxes here, like they could potentially be explosive,
Do they
but
have
you're not
labels on them?
What we can
not any
do,
that you can recognize.
what we can do is you guys
Somebody
can
that can read
advance.
Cabal can get over there.
I can move you.
Raven, there might be
I can be a
shinies.
I've been trying to signal you with this to move me.
Raven, there might be
I can be a
shinies.
translator.
The almighty universal translator is broken.
One thing we can do is, as you guys like advance into the other rooms, the ones that are weaker, wise can just look into the boxes later.
Why
While you
don't
guys are
somebody
advanced.
go down there right now and look?
I'd like to translate this stuff for the Guardians, please.
So Raven is down there. I'll pull George back to where we're at. But I would
Okay,
like
that's
to.
the one that you had up here, right?
George was down here. I'm sending Paul through this one, the open door,
Okay.
and I
Well,
still
I'm
have
more
John
curious,
up
like,
here.
What did you do with? Okay, so you have John up here.
Yeah, I think that was John.
Okay.
I'm
you
getting a
doing
mix up.
anything with him at the moment?
Do you guys want me to do anything with John up there? Or
Well, other
he's
than-
just giving you visual. Not get
Well, I would
spotted.
say it's not get spotted.
he's flying pretty high up in the roof, so I mean, unless this thing looks up. I don't know what else you want him to do up there. I mean, he could probably fly down the hallway.
Just leave him there so he can monitor if that scion moves.
That's all. I figure I'll just leave him sit there.
And
But be careful about moving too far away, other than.
and I would say that, and I would say everyone else like move up to the safer area since the storage seems to be pretty, at least safe enough. I would say.
Yeah.
Well, and I got DB who is assisting with helping with these drones because I can't maintain them all at the exact same time. It's like, holy crap. So he can let me know, hey, we're losing signal.
Real quick, are these like
I mean,
living
even if you
quarters?
lose signal, it's still gonna keep hovering there.
Yeah, he'll stay hovering, but he's vulnerable
The
at that
up
point.
top is a barracks. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's just a barracks with someone working behind the desk at the moment. So as Raven is translating the boxes at the bottom, I'm going to reveal the section in the middle.
Oh, Paul sound
That right there is why I didn't want us to go into the main corridor.
Yeah, we should probably start.
So Raven, as you're going through the boxes here, there's not really anything too remarkable in here. There's a number of tools and spare parts in a number of these boxes. Some of these red boxes do also contain a number of tools and different various items, but nothing really of use anyway, like in any kind of like explosive manner. It's just a lot of extra supplies in here at the moment. There's nothing of any real note.
I asked, do we have comms, right?
Yep, you guys
We will,
all
yeah.
have radios.
Okay, I asked, do the comms is up in the other room. I asked, do the comms, is there anything like sharp throwing knives or something like that in there?
Do screwdrivers count?
The Cabal. They're not exactly known for their finesse.
I mean, they do have the, what do you call it? Knife grenades, whatever shit you want to call it.
Again,
Yeah,
do
but those
screwdrivers count?
Wrist-mounted grenade launchers. Those are more akin to swords than throwing knives.
The butcher knives, maybe?
I mean, if you throw them hard enough, they become throwing knives.
They have more the equivalent of the giant wrenches that you'd have to use in the missions and those.
Which one?
You know what I'm talking
One
about.
just started whispering.
The giant winch that's bigger than the Guardian. You know what I'm talking about.
Do I have enough room to take one of those?
How
Here it goes,
full
bro.
of your inventory is filled with shinies?
You gotta remember, he emptied
30%.
his shiny inventory.
Yeah, he emptied it, didn't he?
All right, yeah, he did. So yeah, I mean, you technically could carry some of those tools if you wanted.
I'm gonna take one of the
They
giant
are-
wrenches.
Okay. So yeah, you have a giant Cabal wench.
Haha, let's go. Item acquired.
I'm gonna go
I mean,
give
at
it to
least it's not an
Diablo.
actual winch.
Yeah.
I'm giving it to the young person I've seen use tools, Diablo.
I haven't had the chance to use tools.
What?
He now has a
Are
wrench.
you
Which is
dropping
what-
this
Wow.
in front of her?
Huh?
Well, not gladly. I'm just gonna try and get her attention so she can catch it.
Do
Be
not
fast.
throw the wrench.
Yeah, be fast.
Yeah,
I'm
do
not
not
gonna
throw.
throw the wrench.
Throw the
It's
wrench.
just
Do
you
it.
could-
Mark it so
Throw the
Diablo can
wrench.
pick it up. Just leave it
I
alone.
have
Throw
it
the
in my
wrench.
inventory. I'm gonna give it to her.
Bro, the
Hey, give it to
Please,
her
if
after
you're
the
going
Which
mission
is why
in your
I'm going to
inventory.
get her attention, because otherwise it's gonna drop on the floor and make a noise.
bro.
Hence, get her attention first.
Stop!
Bro. Do it.
You are trying
No,
to
he's
get us
saying that
killed.
he's not dropping it on the floor. God damn it!
Do it.
He's handing it.
Okay.
Fuck.
I thought he was gonna like.
There's-
I, thought he was
I
gonna
need
try
to be
like, launch
clear.
it to him
This
first.
thing is too heavy for him to handle. If he spawns this from his inventory, it will drop.
Hence
I
why I'm
know.
getting
I
people's
know.
attention first.
Just hold
Yeah.
on to it. Just hold on to it for now.
Yeah, we don't need Now, let's hold on to it.
You can give it to Diablo later. Let's move on. Let's
Can I
find out
go
what's
in
in this
here?
room.
Can I go in here? I want to search these boxes. I want to search these crates.
Yeah,
We're
that's
not
the
here
box.
to loot.
That's where all the tools were.
That's where I got my nice big wrench from.
All right, so are
We have any
are
ammunition here.
you sending the drone into this room here?
I'll send George into here. Paul can stay
Okay.
here and monitor these guys.
All right, so I will reveal the next room.
Oh.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, we definitely so.
We
We
may
Uh.
don't.
we may want to double back and head up into.
I
Yeah.
second that.
We don't want
barracks.
to mess with those guys.
Yeah. Double back and,
Nope.
Oh, I
Nope.
wiped the mini, so I've got to use the arrow.
You good, ball?
So I'm calling George back, and he's slowly drifting back like, nope.
I can't move my
Nope.
mini, so I need to. Yeah.
Yep, I will move him for you. Hang on.
Oh my
So
God.
He's facing this way or this way?
He's facing more or less towards the door, but he's distracted.
Could I knock him out with the giant wrench?
do not. No.
That-
Anything
that
that
would be
anything noise
ill-advised.
is a no.
It was a question. Wasn't
I
gonna ask.
could
it.
hit him with
Like,
an
do it.
energy drain, which is I think at the moment 48, which would kill him.
Imagine having weapons.
So I recalled
It's not a
George
weapon,
back.
it's
I
just-
still have
it's just
Paul
like a-
sitting here
it's not a
monitoring these guys.
slap.
I could do a
Okay.
stealth check. Absolutely.
The thing,
Oops,
the only issue
sorry.
is that would require me to get to him. I don't think I took Devour. I need an hour to change it, which is time we don't have.
So are Dave, are these rooms that are here? Or are they
They're
like
all
cubicle?
fed.
No, like this is like a
Like a
crew quarters.
Are
Like,
they
they're-
separated
they're
like
just a
the
series
office
of beds.
partitions?
or is it just walls with doors? I'm not sure how they're set up.
Yeah,
That's
that's why
why.
I'm asking. Are they like separated via the office partitions?
Yeah.
More or less, like they're just like a crew barracks. Like they're not really separated very much by privacy.
No, we only see this one Scion in there, right?
Yep.
Uros, do you think you think
Yep.
you
And
can,
he's
get a knife
you just
to
see him kind of working on the computer, just tapping away on the console.
Wait.
Looks like he's
question,
like
is
setting
this-
up like assignments.
Is this a small little contained room?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Oh,
Actually,
that's-
no.
that's-
That's
cubicle
really
is
just the
just-
lighting on the map itself. Like, it is like you got the bed and there's a couple of desks there in the wall.
Yeah,
but
it looks like a small officer's quarters.
Well,
a little bit, yeah.
I call those going in there.
Uros, can you fly your drone in there and have it make a
you
sound
think of
like
what I was
something
thinking?
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, we're all thinking
Yeah,
it's like, yes, I can. All right, John.
Either that,
I could hit
or
him with an
go into
energy
the-
drain if.
hold on. Or go into the bathroom and make a sound.
Oh, get him over there.
Mm-hmm. Because the further we get him away
Break a
from the other
toilet.
group, the better.
Yeah.
Break a toilet.
So send him over here somewhere. Bathroom.
One.
I like the
Maybe.
bathroom
Also
idea.
do it.
Further away.
We would still have to take him out.
Well, yeah. But the further we get him away from everybody, the better.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right.
Especially if something goes wrong, we can pacify him.
Okay, so you're gonna send the drone out to the back here.
Yep. I'm gonna send John down there.
Let's
You make
see
a
if he
sound, then
catches
quickly
it.
get the drone to hide.
I'm keeping the drone
That
up
one.
as close to the ceiling as I can,
Yeah.
so he doesn't see him.
And he still doesn't see it. So
He
yeah,
blind.
you move the drone into the back area here. And what are you going to do in order to get its attention?
Knock one of the toilet seats, the lid's over.
I was thinking, I'm like, what can I hit that?
You know, see
So
if
I'm gonna
something-
fly him into one of these, and is any of the lids up? and I can tap it with the drone, knock it over, and make a sound.
There has to be a loud enough
Um,
noise too that causes.
That would
concern.
be loud enough.
None of them are
Yeah,
up. Like all the seats are down
Hmm.
as you're looking at them.
Grab the wrench from Raven's inventory and drop it. Wait, no, that would
No, that would
raise
be
questions.
too loud. That would be
That's
too
why I
loud.
don't like the
That
guy.
would be way too
Yeah.
loud. We need something.
Why
that's
don't you
like,
just close one of the doors very slightly making sound?
We need something
Or make
loud
us know.
enough to get his attention, but not so loud as to raise alarm.
I'm gonna fly him over here, and I'm gonna have him start
Closing doors should help.
not smacking the floor, but dropping and making a clack sound, just like he's hitting the floor just loud enough.
Are you
and then
guys,
flying 'em back up.
Cabinets or like shelves?
I think those.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to draw him in further away from it.
If those
And
are
he's-
shelves, you can look for items in there, and maybe collapse them. Something.
Well,
Yeah,
if you're
that's
just gonna do that, that should be sufficient noise because in this area, like it's fairly quiet.
Yeah, I was hoping it.
Well,
because
other than what's happening in the other room.
But okay, so yeah, he'll hear it. So all of you kind of look at the Scion. His head just kind of turns and then looks in the direction of the bathroom. You see, pick up its rifle and start to make its way down the hall.
And then I guess signal Eros to.
Yeah. Yep. Can I follow him just to back him up, or
So-
just in case?
Yeah.
Uh,
Absolutely.
yeah, it would be better for two Lightfoot people to.
Yeah,
follow
I
suit.
could
If
use backup
Eros
because
fails, you
Yep.
can drain him.
yes.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make my way down and get behind him again. Down,
So,
down, down,
The
and down.
Scion's gonna find your drone,
He needs to die.
and
Surprise,
it-
motherfucker.
Hello.
it's kind of standing. He grabs it, picks it up. It's kind of looking at it. And I'm assuming you go in for your attack.
Get your hands off John!
If this doesn't kill, I was gonna say if this doesn't kill, I got it. But like, I've
Oh, yeah.
probably got it. I think you got
Oh yeah.
it.
Don't touch my little Johnny. Stab him again in the back.
Say hello to my little friend.
Hey, you've been
Can I-
working too
can I
hard,
catch-
Stab.
Dave, can I catch the Scion's rifle so it doesn't clatter on the ground?
Please.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I'm doing the
yeah,
same maneuver again.
Alright, so
He's
you-
carrying it in its right hand as it kind of gets relaxed as it starts to reach out for the drone, and then
Yeah, so like as
its
as
hand
Eros,
clenches
gets
up
it.
in a death grip, and it does drop the rifle, and you manage to catch it. I won't even have you roll for it because you're right there for it.
I'll look down the
Nice.
hallway and gives a thumbs up. Is
Hey,
it good?
I've still got the body. I'm dragging it into the last stall down here and putting it in, closing the door.
All right, then.
Sleepy
seeing
time.
Eros move away. Then I'll signal everyone else that to move up.
I pick up little John. Oh, it's okay.
Moving here, I start searching the room.
And so yeah, you Metal Gear Solid him into the toilet stall.
Yeah, hide him in there.
Like
He's just sleeping. He's
I
just
mean, He
sleeping.
is wearing Metal Gear and it is solid, so.
Yeah.
Yes, put him in a stall. I'm gonna leave. Can I put the? I don't want to leave him with the gun. Actually, no, he's dead. I'll leave the gun just in the stall with him.
I'll just say put on a bed. It's gonna be quiet.
Fair enough.
I mean, Raven can take it.
Actually, is there
Actually, yeah, better point. Give it to
is
Raven.
Does Raven have
yeah,
space room?
That's a good point. 'Cause I was thinking
Hopefully you
either-
still got
I was
space.
thinking because I don't want to hold on to it and risk.
I mean,
That's
Raven
another
would
thing
have
for-
enough space to carry it if you
Okay,
did
good.
want Raven to carry it.
That's another weapon for me to study.
Okay, yeah. So we'll have Raven carry it.
After we get him stashed away, I'm going to come back down to where all of you are. I've
I'm
got...
honestly surprised I haven't been shoved into somebody's pocket yet.
I'd like to search this room.
I mean, so far you're being good.
Yeah, we
So
should
far.
probably get into the.
That
We should
you
probably
know
get
of.
into the barracks.
That's why I said
'Cause-
so far.
I assume that all these are like walls, right? So it's all kind
Yep.
of like, so they're all like individual like clusters of rooms. If we can get in, yeah, no, if we all like kind of pile in here and get into these rooms, just in case somebody comes in, I'd rather we not be in a big open room like the entrance area.
While you guys are doing that, I'm going to send John, who's in my hand, into the other section while you're doing that.
I'm just gonna come into here.
So if the rest of you
Can I
all want to come
search
up and
the,
do that,
like, can I search the like footlockers?
yeah, I'm going to move out of the way though. There we go.
So
I'm
I'll
just
go ahead
standing
and
next to
tell
you.
you. There's not gonna be anything worth searching because there's no one really occupying these rooms yet. So
okay.
you go through them and they're empty. Like they're ready to be occupied. So
I see. This one's
yeah,
here?
you're not gonna find anything in there. Sorry.
That's fine.
But now, as you
that's
send
fine.
your drone into the next room, you will actually see that there are
Oh.
some guards here, but you are actually seeing your first target. There
Guys.
is a long cylinder structure going from top to bottom in the back of this room here, and this is one of the reactors that you need to hit.
And
I
it's
have
safe
an
to assume
idea.
I was gonna say it's safe to assume as soon as we hit one of these reactors, the whole ship is going to go on alert and lockdown.
This is
Well,
why
that's if-
you could plant charges and detonate them remotely.
Oh yeah,
Um,
that's
Yeah.
right. I
Oh,
remember
It's
we
about
talked
distraction
about
Can
as
that.
well.
Can I roll stealth?
Question. Hold on.
well, what are you looking to do exactly, so I understand why you're rolling stealth?
I just want to roll stealth. Because the plan is if I'm
Well,
stealthy
what do
enough,
you-
Excuse me.
can't Raven
What-
just fly in there stealthily and transmit the charge onto the thing? So
I don't
nobody
know if we wanna
technically has
risk
to
that.
enter the room?
I have an idea. Before you do that, I have.
You technically
an
could,
idea,
but yeah.
Potentially, if you would like, if you wouldn't mind me seeing if I could do it first.
Well, humor me. What are you looking to do?
Can I get onto that terminal that the Scion was using and see if I can like, trigger something to get, to kind of clear out this immediate area?
You know what? Sure. I'll have you roll a. Roll me a intelligence check.
Fucking.
I was gonna say.
Really?
I was gonna say. I was more likely to help if it comes to like security. I'm typically good with that.
Well, that is part of it. Yeah.
I mean,
wanna-
you
I
can
wanna see-
assist him in that, so he has the advantage on the roll.
Yeah. Then there you go.
I have-
You got.
I-
Then that's
okay.
19.
Okay.
19. Thank you.
So, looking
behind.
over the console, there's not really much in terms of security protocol from that. Like, this terminal that is in here is actually just more for, like, crew quarter assignments. And looking through it, there's an option to sound the alarm, but there's not any option to, like, sound an alarm in a specific area. You
Okay,
can, if
that's
you're
what
going to
that
sound the
was
alarm,
bad.
you're sounding it for the entire facility.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if I could set off a localized alarm or something.
Yeah, I know what you're going for, but yeah, unfortunately, if you set it one off, you set it all off.
Wait,
I
what
mean, you
else is
could-
on the computer? Like, what
I
else
mean,
is
you
there?
could
Yeah,
do
It's
a
just
re-
like for personnel assignments. There's
Yeah,
nothing.
it's just personal stuff.
Yeah.
outside of game real quick. Just fucking pointing this out. We could do a Red October. If
What?
anybody remembers that movie?
I mean,
you might
what
wanna
if we
I've never
do?
heard of it.
I don't
Do
know if everyone
explain.
here has seen that movie, unfortunately.
No, but if we do-
Oh
no,
god,
no,
the feel
hold on,
old.
hold on.
Don't shut up.
Yeah, I love that movie too.
Good movie.
But so
Uh-huh.
in the Hunt for Red October, basically Sean Connery is in control of a Typhoon-class submarine trying to defect to the U.S. But he needs to get the crew off of the sub. Guess what he does? He makes it so there's a fake reactor leak.
Okay. So I
We
could.
could-
I don't know.
Better
Yeah,
idea
that's
than
what
I was
thinking
thinking.
localized
What
stuff.
is
If
this,
we
by the
could,
way?
like,
Somebody
we
with enough
could, like-
computer smarts can hack the system in order to make one of the sensors faulty.
Because I'm pretty
might be
sure that if we set off like a faulty reactor alarm, they're gonna get the fuck away from that and lock this room down as much as they can, and we just cut into it.
That is a good point. Yeah, no, if we can like send out an alert, not set off an alarm, but like send out an alert to these guys in the room here to be like, hey, the reactor's fucking up. You should get
The reactor's
out and
bugging.
the reactor's bugging. You should get out and wait for a like a maintenance
crew.
team or something. Yeah.
So while you may not be able to do it from the console and the room that you're in specifically, you do have ghosts that can move into position and trigger such alarms from inside the room.
Yeah.
Raven, stealth time, I guess.
Yes.
All right then. So I'll have you roll 2 d20s, and you're gonna have advantage.
Do I have any modifiers?
You do, but I will tell you it's gonna be you're having at least +3.
So I have a +3 to these rolls?
Yeah, for your stealth.
Alright. There you go.
15.
Okay.
Wow.
So that's a 12. And let's see, because you're still going to have elevation kind of working in your favor, so they're not going to have advantage on their rolls.
Praying.
Raven's too shiny.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
Lord.
You good, Dave?
You managed to slip by all 4 of them.
Yes.
Whoa.
Fuck.
They,
Okay.
yeah, I rolled 4 sets of dice for that.
I heard.
and They all failed.
Holy shit. Pick the maker. Okay.
So you managed to get into it, and you're able to scan the reactor, and you're easily able to manipulate the system and trigger a false alarm. Pretty much at your will.
I'm gonna give a countdown on the comms and activate the false alarm.
Yeah, we should probably hide in
I'm gonna do a
The,
20-second
like,
countdown in
areas.
case they
Yeah.
retreat through there.
Hiding
just in
hiding
case they
through.
decide to run into this room.
Yeah,
If they
20-second
do decide
countdown
to
and
run
then
into this room, we
activate.
can fairly quickly take care of them, but I'd rather we be hidden.
Also, is this door shut right here? Or is it
Yep.
open?
Yep, it's
Okay.
shut.
I would assume all blast doors are relatively shut.
Yep,
Diablo.
you are correct.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Until we've gone, unless
Hide,
we're going through them.
Unless you're
at
hiding
least.
under the desk.
I'm sorry. What?
Hide.
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 Move here or something.
Heidi.
That's pretty fast, bet.
Or.
The lights just start flickering.
Alright. Whenever you're ready.
Alright, so, yep.
Whenever you're ready, Raven,
Let's
set that
see.
alarm off.
Okay. So you're able to trigger the alarm without any relative issue. And as that happens, the 4 that are inside here do run out of the room. The front doors will immediately seal, and I can't make this effect happen, but these lights will go from green to red,
Okay.
signaling that the door is now sealed.
Alright, that's a small window.
Raven could transmat in the.
I mean,
So,
I'm,
yes.
Unless we need to affix. it
I'm
in a
just
specific
fucking
way.
bucketing it in there.
Yeah, we need to move quickly before.
Yeah, moving
Yeah.
fast.
All
And then
right,
I would-
so
The doors
would
are
also-
shut, right?
Yeah, they would
um,
have been shut
the
Like the
behind us.
main-
the side doors that you
Yeah.
the main doors here have sealed. These outer doors, because of the way Raven has triggered it, you guys are able to get in and out of there without any issues.
Yeah, and then I would say while they're setting up the detonation, I'll have we can have Eros scout out the next room quickly,
These are
Yeah, that's a
explosive
good idea.
barrels, right?
Yep.
just so that we're
Can
not
we
wasting
have them
time.
move like next to the doors, possibly? Like 2 of them?
What? Just in case they try to get in, we can set something up. We can rig something up.
Exactly. Or like if we need to leave through the area.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
wouldn't
we
be a
can
bad
just-
idea. Once we've set up all the charges, it wouldn't hurt to do a little bit more damage.
Well,
And we
I
could
guess
also use
I'm-
this actually to do extra damage.
Excuse me.
I guess
for
I'm
the reactors
sacrificing a
as well.
total of 3 fucking C4 charges this fucking run.
Well, actually,
Yeah, if you're playing the charges, then yep, you'll be spending
4.
3 of your C4s.
well, I
Okay.
was gonna say because there's a
Didn't
whole
you
bunch
say-
of barrels in here. No.
Yeah, we can use them, and
Oh,
we can
yeah,
have
no, we
someone
can-
here.
We can
Actually,
use
can rig something
one
up.
charge and a bunch of barrel if they are explosive barrels.
Well,
Sorry,
yeah.
I've been-
I'm saying 3 charges for the
Yeah, 'cause
entire
we have
mission.
3
Oh,
reactors.
yeah,
and we need
the-
to-
Oh,
Three for
I'm
the
sorry.
total,
I
yeah.
missed that. I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
missed
Yeah,
that.
I was missing that as
No,
well.
you're fine.
So yeah, 3 for the entirety.
Yeah,
One
we-
can set up here, and we'll have extra detonation.
Mm-hmm.
That is a good
Oh,
point.
yeah.
The mission isn't to disable, isn't to like completely neutralize to disable for the moment.
I have a question for you guys.
Hmm.
I didn't set it on fire.
Wouldn't it
I'm gonna
be
sit.
wise to set up a distraction should we need?
I mean,
I mean,
yeah,
What would
we're gonna blow the place sky high.
Like,
so
I
if
mean,
anything,
like
book
over
it.
here down in the storage room, like set a makeshift explosive down there in case it's needed.
setting something up down there wouldn't be a bad idea.
It
Oh, we
is a
could
little
move one of
close
the
to your
barrels.
exit point, though.
That is, no, we don't. If we're gonna set up a distraction, we want them moved away from this room.
Yeah, so it'd probably do
find a
it
similar
like
storage
way
room
over
around
here or
here,
something.
Yeah, we find a similar storage room
here.
like around here or something. That would be good, but we definitely don't want anything on that side of the ship.
I was gonna say the only other problem I see with gathering everything up right here is that we don't really know where all these rooms interconnect, and I just don't want to fuck us over in getting. Oh wait,
I mean, we only ever like
Dumb.
need like one person only to like plant an explosive, right?
yeah,
So now
true.
all of us are out of the way.
It's
Hopefully someone
why
with the high
I suggested Raven having the explosive charges to transmit them onto the things. That way you
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
have to enter the rooms.
Yeah, someone with high decks, we can have someone there. If anything, I also have what do you call it? High decks, and I could use my ult to just fly over them.
I don't know.
I
if
would,
wanna
I would
use-
assume even if you try to fly over them, they still have a good chance of spotting you.
Yeah, no, you are person size. They will notice that. The only
Sure.
reason why they don't notice the
I
ghost is
could
'cause it's
try.
tiny.
That's what I'm saying. I could try.
Yeah, but
Which is
yeah,
why-
and congrats, and then we get spotted, and then we're all dead.
let's let the drone and Raven do the scouting. We move in once the room is clear.
Oh, that could be a distraction.
No,
No,
we have safer ways of doing this.
and
Just,
we already have a
remember,
plan for
Raven is
distraction.
technically
Yeah.
defenseless at the moment. He don't have pew, he has beam.
And
Let's
remember,
check the
we already
next
have a
room.
plan for those who are going to be the distraction if it comes to that.
All right.
Let's set
Well,
up the next room. Just
All right, so I'm gonna reveal the next section of the map.
You know, hold on. Before we go on, just in case we do need a distraction, I could run back all the way down to that room and set a small wad to go off in there. If we do
Just
need to
something
pull them
to-
away from us.
sure, nothing
Uh,
too destructive to like alert everybody to it. But
I
enough
mean,
to
this room
maybe
going
go-
off is gonna be a big, fucking, noticeable
How-
thing.
how about we reveal the map and then we'll decide to do what we do.
Yeah.
Yes, sounds like a good plan.
You know.
Never a good
Alright,
plan when
let's-
Singer's in charge.
Let's check the next room.
Wait,
Fuck
what?
you.
Oh,
So this next room is another storage room, but this is a different kind of storage room. These ones have these long steel silver cylinders that are stacked up in rows and columns. There's
Yes,
no
room
one
is room.
inside here. It's pretty much another empty room.
Does anybody actually
reveal
see
it?
the room?
Yeah, did you reveal it?
Yeah, the drone's in
We
there.
don't see room.
We don't
No,
see
did
it.
you-
We know
just-
see
don't
room.
Yeah, we don't see it
Really?
revealed.
Hang on.
It's not
Let's see that.
revealing.
That's why I'm saying,
I'm gonna
yes,
see
room
it.
is
Try
room.
again. Let me try again. 1 second.
We have another tally to the stuff.
There we go.
There
Well,
we go.
Oh shit, there's a big boy in there.
Oh yeah, no, there is. Since you're
The tech
Cafeteria.
But it is only one.
Yeah, but if we have to pummel the shit out of him.
We could
Well,
daze
we-
him. Someone
we
has a
would have-
Warhammer, no?
There is a
We
lot
would
of
have-
you and one of him.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, I was,
we
I
can-
was gonna say that we have 2 good turns to do as much as we can.
Which way is he facing? right
Yeah,
now?
like which way?
He is facing towards the door at the moment.
So this way.
Which door?
Oh, oh
Oh,
yes.
that door.
Okay,
Okay,
that's
that's,
good.
perfect.
We
Okay, so
should.
that's
yeah, let's,
good.
let's kind of
Stealth.
pile in. Yeah, let's
So-
kind of pile in a little bit, and then
Yeah, the light-footed
timers
people
right.
go in first, and the heavy-footed will wait in this room. So that way, if things fall apart, well, more likely it's probably not gonna be enough damage. So we would come in and do our shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm getting close.
Whenever we're
Okay,
ready.
so Uros, I need you to roll stealth.
Ah,
And
where's my
the
screen?
3 of you who are getting up close, I'm gonna need you all to roll stealth checks.
Oh,
ooh,
let's
it's
go.
not as high.
That is garbage. Oh
Ugh.
fuck.
I got it high. Nice.
I mean, no matter
Let's
what, it's gonna be a
see,
surprise
this
round anyways.
is-
Hi,
Eh,
how are you?
I don't want him to
Oh,
sound
wait,
an
hold
alarm.
on.
I'm here for
I got a
hugs.
good gift. I got a good gift.
I don't want him to call an alarm.
Dave, do you have the hi, how are
I'm
you?
having like
when you sound bored?
fucking ass today.
I do not, but in my mind, I'm just hearing from Five Nights at Freddy's, just Balloon Boy. Hello.
No, SpongeBob. Hi, how are
Freddy
you?
for bear.
Oh my god.
All right. Let's see. The only one
you
that
go.
passed was Singe.
Shit.
Singe,
Yeah,
hit
that's
him
crazy.
now.
So Singe, you're gonna get 1 surprise attack.
I was thinking of using my melee, if anything.
Hi, how are you?
It's best that you do, or some form of.
Yep. Go ahead. Yeah.
Quiet.
Go ahead
I'll
and
use
throw
my
your
melee.
best because this is gonna be a surprise round, so you're gonna get sneak attack.
20 damage.
All right.
All right. Yeah. 20 damage.
And
And then
double
see.
because snake.
Yep.
I have a charisma. Oh, actually, it's not gonna do anything. Yeah, it's gonna strike the modifier that does anything.
And because it's actually solar, it's actually gonna do an increased damage to that because you're hitting its energy shields, which
So
are solar.
40.
So
Which is
That
80
that may
then.
come up. If it's
so
80, that should be.
you will pop its energy shields.
Oh, thank God.
And you are
Nice.
dipping into its health pool with your sneak attack.
All right. So, how much HP currently does it look like? He's burned a bit.
Yeah, you're skimming off the top of his health points. Like, so
Would
his
you
armor,
say he's a little bit singed?
All right,
his
yeah,
armor
I
is
would say.
slightly frayed.
Oh my
Alright,
God.
So, I could.
Well, that's your sneak attack. So now at this
Yeah,
point, I
sneak
need you
attack
guys
is
to roll
plus
initiative.
Yeah.
Everybody or just them?
These 3. Well, are you guys
God, man.
gonna be in on the attack?
Well, I was gonna say as soon as I noticed that,
Oh.
they're able to hit, but it didn't break them. Would have gone into done a strike.
I mean, if anything, I
Yeah.
could just do a. I mean, the only thing I could really use is ult and blade salvo if we're not gonna do it. If we don't want to shoot guns, so like,
You don't
and my
wanna
blade
make too
salvo
much
should.
noise.
Yeah, but my blade salvo, it's a blade. So,
Yeah.
Your
So-
super
Like,
isn't
I
so
could
quiet.
disintegrate.
Yeah,
You
I
could.
could use my super. He won't be able to
Your
touch me,
super
so-
isn't quiet.
Your super
Matrix,
makes
I
noise.
need your initiative from you.
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say I can
Very
melee
fun.
disintegrate.
Where'd it go? It's right there. There you go. Sorry. There you go.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
Nice.
A high roll.
Just trying to
All right,
still fix
Eros,
crap.
you're going first.
Don't worry, Raven believes in you.
So we're right up there in his face. Okay.
And I guess the ones that are going to be joining combat should roll as well. Yeah.
Once they join combat, though.
I guess I'm just gonna try and stab him. That's all I can think of. I'm so close to him. I'm like, try it. Ooh,
Nice.
Stabby stab.
18 does hit.
stabby stab.
Ready
not
for
bad.
a zip.
All right, so that is 18 damage.
I'm not
Opinion from
throwing
me,
it.
I'm
I'm
not
just
gonna forgive
stabbing it. I smack Singe just for the hell of it. No.
Fuck you.
Raven will throw a shiny at you.
I swear to God, that makes
All
me
right, so
literally
yep, that's
stumble
your
into
first
this
attack. You've got one more. Or wait, did
Here's the
No,
thing,
that was-
do you,
Raven
do you have two or
always
do you
has
have three
shinies.
now?
I should have. Wait. I should have 3 now. Yeah, I can 3. Okay.
Yep, yep. Because
Uh,
I thought I remembered your.
forgot
your
we did
level
that.
Here, you got 3 attacks. So
Yes.
yep, go. It's new for you now.
Yeah.
That push 3 times.
You've got 2 more attacks.
I'll hit him. I'll stab him again because I'm not throwing it.
Got 3 attacks.
At least I'm not throwing it. Yeah. Where's my
16,
knife?
Okay, 16 is gonna miss.
Oh,
Fuck you.
17.
And
that should hit.
17 hits it. So you found its sweet
Fuck you.
spot.
Stabby stab. Yoros is getting stabby stab. We would like to play the
But
game
you
with the knife in the
lightly
fingers.
caressed him with the knife just to know where the sweet spot was.
Hang on, hang on.
It does hit. It does
I
do
found it.
solar damage, and I did scorch it technically. So
Yeah, but you
I-
already popped its shield, so
Okay.
that additional damage only affects its shields.
Okay, but I did singe the.
So that was my 3rd. So
Oh yeah. Your like I said, your damage extended over to its HP. So
but yeah, you started it off, which was nice.
yeah. You popped its shields with that, and that was probably gonna be one of the
Yeah,
bigger
but, like,
challenges.
I singed the top of its health or whatever you said, so it could stack up top possibly, to the
Yep.
solar damage. Too.
All right. So
Wherever the embers are, that's where you can ignite a spark.
Yep. Singe, you're next.
Get him, Singe.
Listen,
Injured.
I literally have no melee except the fucking
Oh.
melee. So I could knife.
I throw you my knife.
Yeah, I could knife it, but like,
Ugh. In my luck, I'd stab you by accident.
I could pick up his throwing knife that he missed.
I didn't throw my knife. I haven't been throwing it. I've been just stabbing with it.
I mean, you missed.
Hang on. You should have a melee attack. I thought.
I only have scorch for the melee.
Yeah, you should have something, right?
No.
You don't? Holy crap.
No. I literally only have
Yeah,
in my
let me-
supply.
The fuck you mean, nuh-uh?
No. What do you mean? No.
Oh, Raven, pass me the wrench.
Oh my god.
Let
Woo.
me come on the desert there.
What was that?
The
Ping.
wrench.
Yeah, you could like support. I could bonus action get the.
Yeah, Scorch is your melee ability.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Yeah, so go ahead. Throw,
and I already used it. So I have to recharge it.
I had to turn on the
I mean,
heater.
all your melee abilities would have been fully charged because you haven't used it. So, like, yeah, you can go ahead and use Scorch.
Scorch.
Okay. Sure. Look at that.
Ooh,
25.
18, yep, that hits.
Dang, nice.
For 25. He's looking rather crispy, but he's getting pretty close to done. Yeah, you still have another attack.
Bonus action, vicious mocker. I'm just kidding.
If only. If only.
I know.
If you
Damn it,
can
my
give me a
bog's
good
kicking
cabal
in.
insult, I will allow it.
Oh really? Oh
Oof.
really? Oh,
A good
Give me
cabal.
your best cabal insult.
damn it!
Uh,
God damn it!
now he's got to really think of it.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
I
are
gotta
you really
really
gonna
think about
risk
this.
not killing this guy over an insult?
Listen, it's a bonus action, so it doesn't matter. Either.
It does matter. You have an fucking attack.
You do have you do have a proper attack.
Is there anything visual, that appearance-wise? How does he look appearance currently?
Can I put the butt of my AT gun on the ground and just fucking blow my own head off now?
Sure.
Currently, how does he look like? Like currently, how does he?
Can I just go?
Are you gonna pull it?
Can I just?
I'm
Can I
trying
just go
to
over and
come up with a
disintegrate him?
call. Insult. I'm trying to come up with an.
Can I go over there and just disintegrate him?
Sure.
You'd have to roll your initiative to let me know where you're at.
I could say this is why your mother abandoned you because you're useless. Literally, I could say that. I don't know. Fuck.
Hey, would
why are you putting me on the
Just
spot?
smack him.
Before,
Yeah, I got something for you.
I'm before
Now
six.
putting your feet to the fire on this one.
Oh, fuck.
I think I got one.
Whisper it. Tell me.
He's not the warrior the Emperor thought he was.
Oh, that's mean.
Okay, I'll use that one. Fuck it. Oh my god.
That's mean. You are no
is, 4
warrior.
points of psychic damage. You see his face kind of like it's looking a little angry at first, and then it's kind of like.
No, actually, hold on, real quick. I just want to point out that doesn't
I
work.
could say eyes up, wagging maggots or something.
I know, I'm just having fun.
Well, no, hold on, real quick. His insult doesn't work. Singe doesn't know Cabal.
I am Vex. I'm half Vex, and I do not have proficiency in
Raven
languages.
will translate for him.
Different
Raven's in the same room.
Yeah, but I have proficiency in different languages. Main language. That's
In
what-
every language, that's
He's
some of
an
the most
exo.
broken
I'm an
bullshit.
Exo Vex. Literally. I'm an
I-
Exo
every-
Vex.
I
okay.
have access to every language.
Yeah, that's the most bullshit thing I've ever heard.
It's the Vex. and
I
Exo.
discussed this with Dave at the beginning when I just made my character.
This
Okay,
is
then
very
I suddenly just want to be a taken fucking warlock.
Ooh.
Can I be a taking
That would
ghost?
actually
That
be
sounds
cool.
fun.
Sorry, I'm.
Well, right now I'm only an Exo because Vex might like God. But like, yeah.
So did you have a second attack you want to do?
Not really. I just shove it. If anything, just push it. I don't think he's gonna do anything because my strength is down the floor. through
Don't
floors.
you have a melee weapon?
I mean,
whatsoever?
you can
I
attempt to
don't.
shove, but dude, this guy is so much bigger than you. Like, I'm gonna tell
All
you,
right,
like,
I
you're gonna have
attack
to-
his kneecaps. I attack his kneecaps. There. I attack his kneecaps. His ankles. Maybe.
Okay, well, roll
He's
your
already
attack.
scorched too. He's already
Let
like
me-
burned
roll-
too, so.
That would be an unarmed attack. So, go ahead.
So yeah, then just roll me a d20. A d20 plus your strength, which is.
-1.
Never mind.
So-
We're not even gonna
Yeah.
worry about that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not gonna do anything to him.
Yeah,
that's
no,
fun.
you attempt to shove him, but it's like you attempting to shove a tree. Like it is unmoving.
You kick him and then it rebounds.
Made a rebound. I'm
Dave,
like,
go
"Ow, my
look in Discord real
foot."
quick for me, Dave.
Hang on.
I mean, plus the psychological attack, it's bound to get him a bit
What am I looking
angry,
for?
maybe.
In the Destiny chat.
Alright, so would it be my turn since I did get higher than Singe?
It would be because you still have gotten a higher initiative than the Cabal. So, yep, it would actually be your turn next.
Oh. Then just gonna go ahead and move on up. And
Moving on up.
disintegrate. That would be, I guess, 12 since I don't have advantage. Wait, actually, unless I moved here, because then it's flanking.
You would have enough movement to do that. So yeah, if you want to
Flank advantage 21. Let's go.
How would you like to kill it?
So as it gets fucking taunted to oblivion, I guess because it's void energy, I guess like straight punch to the core of the back, as it just disintegrates in front of Singe.
Ooh. Nice.
Let's go.
Beat him down.
And we don't have to hide the body because it just evaporated.
Exactly. So he go.
Nice. Even better.
And with that, you guys cleared it without anyone noticing.
Dun, 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 dun,
Holy
dun.
shit, we made it.
All right, I do his body. What is it on his body?
There's nothing left of his body.
We already established that.
All right.
There's nothing left.
Is this the kitchen? I want to see if there's food in here.
That's what I was like. Wait, is there food?
Listen. Oh, I recharged my melee.
Can we focus on the mission, please?
Food.
Yeah, but there could be useful throwing knives in
In the
think
kitchen.
about it. Knives.
Kitsune, we are
Continue
in,
stabbing.
out, done. There is no looting. There is nothing of value here.
I
We
am
are
desperately
out.
looking.
Stop
I
it,
am
because we have a fucking
desperately.
world to save.
I am desperately looking for a melee
Welcome back
weapon
here.
that can help me.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Thank
Like-
you.
Kitsune.
Somebody walking over back here.
Yeah, it's me. I've walked off.
There's nothing in
So as you send your drone into the next room,
Yep.
this one again looks like another storage room, but this one's a little more empty than the other ones.
Like there's
Looks like
nothing.
yeah, like
Okay.
this might be a bit of a vehicle bay, but it's minus its vehicle right now.
I don't like that it doesn't have a vehicle in it. Where did the vehicle go?
I
Hmm.
mean, this one doesn't have a vehicle either, so.
And the doors are all. The rest are closed up. Like like that one.
Similar to
I
the
guess
other room here,
probably may be a good
these
idea.
doors, like, they're all closed until you actually seek to open them.
Okay, so I'm gonna step
We need
in.
if we inch our way towards that reactor, that's a positive direction.
Yeah.
We're all like slowly moving up. It's like, All right,
Well, like I
so I'm
said,
gonna.
this is one of the
Raven
ones you
would like
guys
to
could
peek
take.
through this.
I'm thinking
you
this
can.
door next.
No, there's probably another corridor. The corridor.
The reason why I don't want us to go through that door is because I don't see a door here.
Also,
and I
blast
don't
doors are
want
closed.
there.
Oh, excuse me.
No, I know, but there isn't a door here.
Ouch.
So I don't want to walk into just a massive area where all these dudes can see us.
What?
Alright, we check this room. We check this
Which one
room.
do you check, heroes?
All right,
Not here.
I'm sending Johnny Boy in.
Sir, here's Johnny. Alright.
Hey.
All
That's a
right.
good one.
So, similar to the opposite section of this is another crew quarters.
Oh, it's mirrored.
Thi-
Okay.
But this one is fully unoccupied. This one, as you come in here, everything in here was actually turned off. Like, this room was completely being unused.
I don't like how empty this area is.
Can I check the
Just
computers?
moving around.
They are currently turned off right now.
Alright, anything in the
let's
room?
Let's not turn them
They're turned on that might be alerted.
Anything
Where
in
the
this
hell
room?
was I at?
Nope.
Alright, got it. By the way, I recharged my melee. Just wanted to say that.
Yep, you're out of
Gonna slip
combat
a-
right now, so yep,
Yeah, if you're in
everything
combat,
would have been recharged for you.
Oh wait. Okay.
Alright, what do we got for the next room? I guess.
Yeah, I'd like to see
All right,
the
so
reactor-
this is
the
going to
reactor
lead you
room.
into your second target.
I'm gonna quickly go back.
Yep,
All right,
go for it.
Raven.
Sending John
You're up.
in. Yeah.
Go in, Bravo 6.
Oh, it's empty.
And
Nice.
empty. I don't like that.
It's all good. Oh, wait, actually, can I stand here, like at the door, and use light and dark to detect anything? I can detect weapons with light and dark as well. So
I sense evil.
Yep, so you detect a lot of weapons on this side where... Hang on, let me pull this back up. Over here in this section,
Okay.
kind of where those main doors are leading out to.
Can Raven come
So-
over
who
here
are
and seal
holding the
this door?
weapons? Who are holding the weapons?
So to finish to my point here, so you detect there are a lot of guns on the other side of that wall there.
Okay,
But
who are
going
holding the
into the
weapons?
room where the target is, you are not detecting anything.
Okay.
I
Can we peek through
Do
this?
guess
we
you
have-
should go in.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Do we? So, who here has C4 charges?
That would only
Oh.
be Elias.
Elias.
Got the
Yeah,
one
And
over
where
over
did
here.
Elias go?
He went to the other side of the ship because Sedge wouldn't stop getting distracted.
We got barrels here.
I've legitimately walked back. I'm walking over here.
Where's over here? I have to go look. Find
He's
him
back
in a
at the
minute.
entry point of the
Yeah, he's
mission.
back where we entered.
Because yeah, so we do not have
I'm
the person
so-
who has the C4. Well, not with it in our
Barrels.
not
Explosive
in
barrels.
the. We still
Please
don't have a
don't
way
blow
to
them, though.
remotely set it off, Kitsune.
Nades. Someone standing at the door throws a nade.
No, you fucking.
We don't have a
moron.
way
We're
to
gonna be
remotely
planning-
set it off.
We need to remotely
Raven would
set
like
them
to
off.
fly back to the beginning and off the
I'll volunteer
Elias
you to sit your ass in the
C4.
blast seat and just stay there.
I volunteer myself with high decks, throw the grenade, and sprint my
Yes.
way to the
He
fucking-
volunteers as tribute.
Let's-
You won't make it.
Let's move on. Yeah, no, we need Elias here.
And Raven would like to fly back to Elias.
Oh no, I'm giving the C4 to Raven. Go. Yep. Good luck.
Okay, good.
And I'm standing right the fuck where I am.
Is this an
Right.
open area or the blast door is closed?
They are
Legal
closed.
doors
Okay.
No, to answer Raven, your earlier question, you want to come in and seal these doors here, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So
Follow them.
roll a d20 for me.
Okay.
And
D24.
you're gonna get a pretty high bonus for this.
What's my
'cause
modifier?
You are familiar with technology.
Whoa.
Can you roll d20?
Nice. That spot hits me today. Whoa.
Okay. So you didn't lock the door, but you didn't open the door.
That is good.
What did I do?
You almost opened it, but you managed to catch it and close it before.
Can
You
I
really
try
did.
again?
Roll again.
I was
I'll
gonna
give
say
you
you're-
one more chance at it.
Well, that's better. I don't know.
That's an
say,
improvement.
hey,
Okay. Yeah, you'll beat it. So yep, this time you do manage to break through its security, and you do manage to lock those doors.
If you somehow managed to roll in that one, I would have been pissed.
Can we get?
I mean, if
that
he rolled a
working?
nat 1, I mean, he would have straight up opened the doors on him.
I'm a
Yeah, I
fun
would have been
C4.
pissed straight up.
Alright.
I'll get working on setting the C4.
Alright, so with Raven's help, you'll set the C4 charges. And
Are these
at
more
this-
explosive barrels over here?
They are, and you can also move them into position to help kind of give them
Yeah.
the
I wanna- I
C4
wanna
charge a
move
bit
them in
more of a
position to
boom.
give it more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So
So I'll go
I
ahead and-
I kind of get the theme with it. Like we're just gonna take the nearby explosives to give it a bigger boom.
I was gonna say, does anybody
Can
know
I
how
do
to
that?
actually set the C4
Did we do
charge?
this with this?
Well, with Raven's help, he'll be able
Yeah,
to.
Raven knows, and Ash has the hands. Raven is lacking in hands, so Ash is setting it, but Raven's guiding her.
Do we do this too?
Raven may or may not be pushing random
Sure.
buttons.
You should probably follow, so I'm not alone.
Do not push
while I
this
have
one.
my turn.
What's he do? Pushes that one.
I imagine how I got the rundown on
It's
this.
that
is
Rocket
just,
and Groot scene. Do
Yeah, with the
not
Lion
push
and
this
Raven.
button.
just Elias
Push
and
the
Raven, the
button.
Groot scene.
I am Groot. I am Groot. No!
Would it be in this case? I am Raven.
I am Raven. I am Raven.
You don't push this button. All right. So you guys are 2 for 3. How would you like to proceed next?
Scout out the next room.
All right.
Raven is ready to run at
Chuck
any
Norris
moment.
got me like, now the Chuck Norris again. God damn it!
Kill it. Okay. Let's go. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on.
All right.
Does this
what is-
mean
what is
Game needs to
behind
roll
door
Chuck Norris
number two?
damage because he brought it up?
Christ.
Yes,
No.
he needs to. Kitsune needs to roll Chuck Norris damage because he brought it up.
Wasn't that the rule in this now?
Chuck Norris is meta. No.
I came back and he's already taking psychic damage.
Man, this shit's
Yeah,
not fun
you're
anymore.
gonna be taking 4 psychic damage.
I hate this.
And the next room, this room. Oh, this room looks a lot more
Raven
dangerous than the other ones.
That looks dangerous.
Raven likes his room.
That radio,
Because,
is
you
that-
know,
is that
Raven
radio
doesn't have
active
squishy parts to
material?
be hurt.
Well, nor do I.
These ones
they're
have
not.
boxes that are glowing a little bit green. They look like they're energy cells. Very, very dangerous energy cells.
Raven
How
wants to take
volatile
one.
how volatile are these energy cells?
Yeah, hold on. Wait a minute.
I have an idea.
Oh,
Me
Raven would
too.
like to take one.
We might be thinking. No, we can blow it sky high. You're
We're
not thinking
blowing
enough.
our area
boom.
yet. We're not doing it yet.
I want a bow boom though.
Not right now because we still have a generator to set.
Mm-hmm.
We have 4 C4s, right?
We have
I have one left. I'm
We have
assuming
one
Elias
left.
only gave me enough
Yeah,
for
2
the
of
last
them have already
generator.
been planted. You
Yeah,
just
we have
get
We
one
are
one more
going
to
to
go.
plant. We are going to. We are going
We
to
could
plant that one on the
change
last.
barrels
We are going
into
to
here.
plant.
Shut up. Let her speak.
We are going to leave the last C4 on the last reactor. But no,
Let's
those
not-
explosive barrels are enough. They should be enough for that reactor.
Yeah.
But
If
could
we
change
need
this.
these for later, if like there's no explosives in this room or something, we'll use them, but I'd rather not risk blowing ourselves up or setting an alarm
Yeah,
or
no
triggering
touchy.
an alarm early.
Yeah, no touchy them because
So I'm
who
gonna
knows
very
if they have.
carefully move like here near the vehicle, so I'm not like accidentally bumping against the
Alright.
stuff.
Bump it,
Let's
bump
send
it.
the drone. Let's progress the drone.
Sending the
All
drone.
right. So, are you gonna go through? A second. This
Do
door
we send the drone?
or down here?
Up to you.
Uh,
Either one could lead to the reactor.
let's go south. Send John south. I'd rather not send him.
Going further south. Okay. That's not the right one. That's what we need.
Storage. Okay.
More and
More storage.
more explosive barrels.
Well, good to know that if
So-
we don't have any more explosive barrels,
Explosive barrels. Okay.
So
It is
as you're
near the-
looking at this, the fact that these two rooms have as much explosives between the two reactors here, they're gonna detonate what's gonna be in these two rooms already.
Do
Yeah,
we want to
for-
risk not damaging up their generator though?
No.
Well,
We could put
here-
the
Could
here's
we
what I'm
not
getting at.
pile up like a bunch of explosives against this wall?
Well, here's what
That's
I'm getting
true,
at.
yeah.
The way this is going to detonate already,
It's gonna take them both out, isn't it?
this is already going to take everything with it. You guys don't need to do anything about it. These rooms are going to go with the additional explosion.
And just to seal the deal,
This is just going to add bigger fuel to the flame that you guys didn't even know you were already going to set.
Okay, so we should probably still set that last charge.
To guarantee the
Maximize
job.
the
just in
damage.
case. Yeah,
Let's
directly
see what's
to
in
the
there
reactor.
first. If we don't think we can handle what's in the room with the generator, we'll bug out. But if it's nothing major, we can if it's like a single dude, we could very easily take him down, plant the charge, and get the hell out. We have a set path to get out. So I guess Earl should probably send the drone in there.
Fine. I'll send John in there. Please.
See what John can see.
Show me what John sees.
Oh.
Oh.
That is
Recalling John.
So,
similar trick from.
So
Did we
this
get them
room,
from
you
before?
have two scions there. One is working on a smaller structure. The other one is actually working on the reactor itself, and there are two Cabal guards in the room with them.
wait, didn't the failed alarm like close the bathrooms and they were supposed
That
to
was on the
take it?
one, not this
No,
one.
it was
That
the
was
one.
on the one.
It was just the one.
That's only one,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, no, that was the entire point, was that it was local, it wasn't across the whole fucking thing.
Again, pile up a bunch
I
of
don't think the
explosives on
same
this
trick's
wall.
gonna work.
Mhm,
If we
I
have
agree with-
someone- Yeah, if we
What
have
even
someone set up on the-
suggestion?
Go ahead.
Plant C4 right here, and then pile explosives around it.
I
That
mean,
wouldn't
that's
be a bad
pretty
idea.
close.
That would not be a bad
But in
idea.
general, that room will take out the last two, pretty much the rest
I
of it.
think if what's the blast radius of a C4?
That whole room will take out everything else, wouldn't
I
it?
think the
Like you
amount
said.
of shit we have in here that's gonna blow up, it's gonna very.
I think
easily
the
get
blast
them.
radius
Yeah,
with
I-
everything would probably be like
Yeah.
that.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
if-
huge.
If even if we didn't pile up explosives right next to the wall, even though that would increase our chance to destroy the reactor, I don't really think we need to move any of those because considering the proximity of the C4 and all of these, it's gonna do a chain reaction blow.
Yeah.
So we could go in, plant
But-
the C4, and then get the fuck out.
But
Set on this
better
wall,
safe than
probably?
sorry.
Yeah,
I
that
could
is-
attempt to roll stealth to get in there and put the charge like right there.
Yeah, right here,
Back
and
here.
it'll affect these
Mhm.
barrels right
Wouldn't
here.
I-
That'll
Dude,
cause
but
I'm
this whole
pretty sure I
entire
would
thing
need
to
that
blow.
to properly set it. We can't just drop it, can we?
You could always set it, then I grab
Oh,
it,
it's
then go
almost
plant
like
it.
there's a explosives expert.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, except our explosives expert left us to our own device.
He's still on the comms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Raven
these
would
are
like to
comms.
politely ask how
Do
you
not
push correct
cut the
buttons.
red wire.
Is there any chance we could use a similar trick that we did for the first generator?
We would have to be in
I
this
doubt
mode
they'll
here.
fall for it.
Something to get them to run out?
I doubt they'll fall for it for a second time.
Not to mention, we would have to be in this room over here.
Not to mention,
Yeah.
you also passed 4 random stealth checks to get through that.
Yeah,
Are you gonna rely on that luck a second time?
absolutely not.
Yeah, no. So, in order to
Our safe bet would just be place the explosives here.
Yeah. If
that
we
would
just place these
be
close to here,
safest
that'd be our best bet.
because yeah,
It could cause a distraction here.
No.
no,
Let's
no,
not.
don't.
This is
No.
a stealth
No,
operation
we
at the
don't.
moment.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing with that. If we cause another distraction, the alarm is going to be raised because it's like, okay, what the fuck is going on?
And-
We
and
don't want to
then-
we
risk
have to
that.
keep
It's
the
the
It's
higher
potentially a
stakes.
Cabal vehicle sitting in the center of this place. Do you want to fuck with that right now?
Could we?
Let's just plant the explosive on the wall.
Yeah. Let's
And get
plant
the
the
fuck
explosive
out.
on the wall and then get the
Yep.
hell out.
Yep, plant out. Let's go.
So yeah, I'm gonna get the explosive from Raven and start setting it up. Just on the
Do you
wall.
want me to? Do you want me to pile up some of the explosive barrels? Or
I mean,
You know, I never
it-
did hand over the detonators. Just saying.
Yeah, I know. you
Yeah, I
set up the
know,
detonator.
but we're gonna detonate it on the way out.
It,
Yeah,
probably
you
safe
need a
to set
detonator
explo-
to attach it to the C4.
Dave, I'm recalling John. He's coming back to me.
It's better safe to
Whoops.
pile up the explosives because that will give us a high guaranteed chance to fucking up the reactor.
Yeah.
Better make sure that the C4 is actually going to detonate.
I'm gonna on comms ask Elias if he's getting a signal to his detonator from the explosives.
I still technically have the detonators, so just saying, you never
Do
took them.
we have them?
You have the
You guys
explosives,
never
you don't
took
have the
detonators,
detonator.
You just took the fucking Play-Doh.
Okay. Fucking... Raven, can you go back and get the detonators from Elias?
Please.
Yes, because he's being fucking difficult.
I'm
Right.
over here. I like right next to him, I think. So.
Yeah, I know, but Raven is the one who needs to bring
You're-
them to me.
True.
Raven is small. He can get it. He can go back and forth fairly quickly.
And considering their size too, he can easily carry the detonators with him, and so he'll have his
Did the
inventory with him.
so did the
Yeah, he
detonators
only needs
get?
two. He only needs two, so I'm just giving him
I
to
only
him.
need two.
Okay. I was just about to ask if.
I'm gonna have to go back for them, so I will.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
yes.
then, with somebody's
We're
gonna
not gonna move
be
the icon
have
for
to somebody's gonna have to help him with putting the detonator on this
We can put-
reactor.
We can
That's
put
what
the
I'm here
detonator
for.
on this one on our way out.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, fair. My bad.
Okay. Ash, I'm gonna have you roll intelligence with advantage.
Cool.
As
20,
you're applying
nat
the
20.
detonator. Okay. Perfect. Yep, you did just fine. You got the detonator
Hell
attached to
yeah.
that. A-okay.
Science.
Science!
Oh
Alright,
boy, it just here's. Well, you know what? I'm shutting up. I'm shutting up.
Boo.
I don't.
Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and start moving
Mm-hmm.
back here.
Yep.
I'm gonna really quickly set up the detonator on this one as well. I assume I don't need a roll because I already know. I figured it out, so it's just replicate right there.
Yeah. I won't have you roll for it twice, because...
I'm
Not
gonna go
gonna
back
lie,
to
that
Elias.
was gonna- I'm not gonna lie. That was gonna be my main concern. Is that if you're gonna have him roll again, I really hope that he rolls well.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is this next to me?
Singe.
That's Singe.
Singe.
The guy you walked
Good.
away from.
Couldn't Singe be all the way over here?
You want
There's
that?
literally
You guys are
nothing for
moving
you
about
to do,
as...
man.
Because at
There's-
this point, we're pretty much wrapping up this section, because
Yeah,
I'm
there's
assuming you guys are just
literally
going to
nothing I can
backtrack the
do,
way you
like-
came.
Yeah, no,
I
it's
would
completely
move my
useless.
action, but I
It's basically
can't.
a straight shot back
Yeah,
to the,
I got you. I'll
back
move
to
you
the
back, don't
extraction
worry.
point, so we can just.
I'm
head
literally
straight
completely
there.
useless here, so.
I'm the back right.
I will not say.
Alright. So,
Okay, we got all the C4 planted and the detonators in there correctly, right?
I believe so.
I'm
that
recalling
correctly?
all my drones.
Thumbs up, hello.
Mhm.
Hello, thumbs up.
alright. You guys...
I'm
actually
doing the
really good.
buddy system. I'm a buddy up with Diablo, so I don't get lost. AKA, I'm gonna put myself in a pocket.
I was just about to say, you want me to put you? I was just thinking, should somebody put Raven in their pocket so that he could be with us and not get lost?
Reason Raven's going with Diablo. She's less likely to duct tape him to something.
What do you mean? I'm also
She
here.
is
Are
gonna
you
button up.
sure
She
about
is.
that?
I'm
She is
about the
going
only
to
one who
button up
probably
her
won't.
pocket just to make sure you actually don't accidentally fall out, and also you don't run off.
Well, if we're talking about it in character, Diablo's had the nicest interactions with Raven out of everyone. He hasn't
Yeah.
really interacted with your character, Mercer.
I am.
I'm still here.
I'm the
But
one who
at the same time,
unduct you from the
I've been
wall.
against trying to kill
Wow.
you most of the time in character.
Wow.
Okay, so we're all back in the.
So
We're all
yeah,
back in
you
the main area.
guys have successfully navigated this, and you've got the charges planted, and you did it without raising any alarms.
Whoa, Raven was helpful.
So then.
Stealth bonus?
No one had to be a distraction.
Oh, wait.
Well, no, one was.
Who left?
Oh, that was Grim. Well, no player had to be the distraction.
Oh, wow. Just downplay Johnny that way. Insulting.
Yeah. That was shockingly and suspiciously easy.
I
But
will
now,
just go
we
ahead and
gotta
tell
get-
you guys, because I rolled so poorly on perception a number of times.
I should have been
Yeah,
detected
no,
in the
that
first
one
reactor.
perception check would have been the death of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the
Oh, yeah,
rolls were so
true.
heavy in your favor because the reinforcements that were going to come down on you, it was going to be a huge fight, and you guys literally managed to avoid all of it. So good job.
I was tempted to
Yeah.
send my drone
DM.
into the one
We're
room.
back in the ship, right?
Yep, you guys have all successfully made it back to the ship, and you guys can detach and ready the detonation at your leisure.
Yep, go ahead and do that.
Alright, whenever you're good.
Hell yeah.
Elias.
Elias, get us out of here. It's
So
like,
how far out do you wait
Well, this box will stay.
before you detonate?
About a full 10-second burn away from the ship, and then detonate.
Okay.
Hold on.
Not even 10, 20 seconds. Please give me enough time, please.
I'm
Pretty quick.
saying.
Like,
Everyone
still
hold
don't
on.
want-
I'm done.
All right, so
There's
you
nothing to travel to this space,
your
so-
ship quickly departs, and after a good 10-second burn in your guys' rear view, essentially you do see a fairly large explosion
Papa just made
detonate
up here
over
closer.
a section of the Almighty, and you do see lights flickering across the entire area. So you have sufficiently and successfully disabled the Almighty.
Yay!
Well, good.
So at this point, it's going to take you some time to get back, but you do see a number of carriers and Cabal cruisers start to surround the Almighty as they're assessing damages and trying to figure out what exactly happened.
Let's hope they don't leave. Let's hope they don't notice the one ship leaving.
That's what we're. I'm just about to roll for just that.
Oh no.
I mean, I would assume
Oh,
we would have a
lovely.
bit of
Okay,
an.
no,
we would
you're
have
fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say we
Okay.
might have a bit of an advantage considering they'd probably be more concerned about, their capital ship than one ship that's going away.
You know what,
Yeah,
Dave?
their overall perception was absolute trash. They don't even notice
Okay.
you.
Dave, you know what?
Thank you, Dice. Thank you,
Ev-
Dice
ev-
gods.
They all deserve a shiny.
I got to do stealth.
Yay.
And I got to
I'll
kill
let you decide
things.
what shiny you give everybody.
I will
Shiny.
give them all like 5 pieces of glimmer.
Ooh,
Oh yeah, 5 glimmer.
thanks, Raven.
Diablo
take
just
it.
looks at the glimmer, then looks at Raven, and nods a little and just pockets it.
I'm also
Glimmer's
gonna give
glimmer.
Diablo the giant wrench.
She looks at it. She looks at it. That looks at you. How the fuck?
So
do you carry this?
Diablo, as you see Raven just start to materialize, this massive cabal wench that is almost as tall as you are materialize vertically and then just drop onto the floor with a loud bang.
I see why you did not want it be summoned in the ship.
Does it land on her foot?
Oh no! Please no!
I mean, he is dropping it without warning, so.
It's true. Yeah. That would be funny.
Roll
Does
for
an 18 hit you?
What?
Does an 18 hit you?
Yes.
Oh god.
And
You
it should have
take
been me.
5 points of toe damage.
It should
Ow,
have been me.
Raven, what the fuck?
Her steel toe boot.
Ooh.
Her steel toe boot is even dented.
Gotta buff that
Ow.
out.
How big? Okay, so standing about as tall as I am, it probably weighs about as much as I do or more.
I'll let Theo
Pretty
pick
sure
it up.
I'm pretty sure you're heavier than 200
So,
pounds
so Dave,
as a Titan.
would you
Especially as a pet
would you say that Diablo would be sufficiently distracted?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What are you gonna do now?
God.
I would say that because you have inflicted wench damage on her toe, she would probably be distracted in this moment, yes.
I'm
I like
sort
how
out
it's
of tools.
considered wench damage.
I'm gonna sort out her tools.
I need a
Sorting
for a bit.
tools. Okay.
Needed it for a bit. Take out thoughts.
Okay.
Still a tux.
Roll a d20 for me.
Well,
Okay. Yeah. How are you rearranging her tools?
Oh gosh.
in size order. But
And
you know, not at
how
the
were
time.
they
Like,
arranged previously? Diablo, how do
tools
you
aren't even-
normally arrange your tools?
Diablo normally arranges them by tool category and then tool size.
it's
in each
basically what I'm
category.
now doing.
So basically, you just
I make them neater.
Is that even- Okay. What the hell?
Well, there you
Oh
go.
my gosh. Okay, so you said I take what?
I
How-
don't even worry. Like, don't
That's
even worry
only
about it. Yeah, I'm not being serious about the toe damage. It's okay.
Okay, because I was gonna
I
say so that's
Yeah, it's
technically
gonna
a shield.
regenerate anyway because it all it did, if anything, was impact your shields. So and that's
Yeah.
just gonna regenerate regardless. So don't even sweat it.
Okay.
No damage.
So now Diabla has a giant ass fucking wrench in her inventory. Is she
mean,
gonna use
technically
it
you
as
could-
a weapon?
Yeah, I was gonna say you could use that as a
So
melee.
the size of these wenches, like you wouldn't even use these things on your starship. So you're not even entirely sure what this wench is going to be used for.
All
It's used for
Diablo knows
picking
is
up
that
winches.
yeah, the only other reason that she could use it for is a giant ass fucking hammer.
I mean, if you sharpen the ends into like blades, you could use it as a bladed wrench.
You know what? Not a bad idea. Dave, can I do that?
I'm sorry,
it be as
my mind just
stabby
blanked out. What are you asking?
So, a giant ass wrench, right?
Uh-huh.
Is it an adjustable wrench or a solid size wrench?
It's a solid size wrench.
Okay. sharpen the two points of it, right? Can I have it be a stabby and a hammer? So like if I wanted to, I could use it to like bluntly stab somebody because that's not going to be like a sword stab. It's probably going to be more blunt stab. So sharpen the ends into points. And can I use it as a weapon? With stabby?
I would say you can fashion it, but it's gonna be a really like an improvisation weapon.
Okay.
So, like, you can certainly, make something of it, but it's not necessarily gonna do a whole lot of damage per se. Like, it can be like a fun, like, kind of a fashionable weapon for you. But in terms of like your warhammer or like your sword like is going to be a better functional weapon, whereas making this, it's an improvised weapon. You can certainly make something of it, and later on down the line we can maybe see about making improvements on it and actually making it like a permanent part of your arsenal.
Fair enough.
Because I'm trying to think what kind of a weapon type that would be in the first place. Because I'm trying to think, it sounds like a bit like
Diablo might more use it as more of a hammer than anything because it's so big. She can just go whack. But it's a really
Basically what you
big,
do in the
awkward
game when
hammer,
you've got
though.
one. You just whack people with it.
You treat it exactly like a big old hammer, and that's how it's going
Yeah.
to function here too.
Oh, I just realized in game the Cabal wrenches are like big, awkward, and heavy, but they hit pretty hard.
Yep. You are
That
right
would be
about
funny
that.
though. That would be funny though.
Become the Destiny Ratchet from Ratchet and Clank.
Have a Cabal in front of me. And then Diablo just
technically at this point-
materializes this giant wrench.
Yeah,
She's
but
wielding it
technically at
with
this point, you
difficulty.
are the Ratchet and Clank of the Destiny universe. Your Clank is your ghost.
That'd be funny. Why did I hear did I just hear dice roll?
You did. So as you guys are continuing to go along, and you're making your way back to Earth, I'm assuming, or were you going somewhere else with this?
Elias.
Huh?
Where you flying us, bro?
Fuck if I know. Nobody gave me a destination, so I'm just fucking flying back towards the direction of Earth.
Do we want to
yeah,
go back
that's all I was
to the
wondering.
farm, or go back to the town, or try to go to the last city?
Definitely
Why
not.
would we go to the last city?
Definitely not the last city.
Okay, fair. I blanked out.
Yeah, okay.
We could go. We could head to the farm. See if maybe they have.
I mean,
Radio.
we could check Vanguard frequencies and see if anybody's
That's
found
probably
anything.
what. Yeah, that's probably what we should do.
That would be a good idea. And also, before we land at the farm, radio ahead saying, "Hey, by the way, we stole a Cabal cruiser."
I mean, we stole it there at
Yeah,
the farm.
they
already
know
Oh,
because
I'm done.
yeah. No, you're
Oh,
you're
yeah,
okay.
that's right.
It's fine. The way we
It's
do
been a
these,
while.
it's hard to remember sometimes. I feel you. That's
I-
why I say take notes.
Oh, yeah. That's right. I remember now about the
It's
Cabal
okay.
cruiser.
Yeah, trust me. Like having notes will help because the way this is only done bi-weekly.
Yeah.
But yep. So yep, you guys will go ahead and radio ahead. Let them know that you're going to be coming in, so they at least will be expecting you.
Yeah.
And then as you're listening into Vanguard frequencies, at the moment it's quiet. You're not hearing really anything happening. But it's also you're only limited to what you can hear on planet side. And as you're approaching Earth, You are starting to receive that there are signals out there, but radio comms are silent right now. And you can also see that might be understandable just given the situation that the enemy might be listening in. So radio communication might be silent for some of the signals that you are actually seeing on Earth right now.
Hmm.
But you are seeing, because you are approaching Earth, you are seeing that there are some signals in the last city. There are some signals sprinkled about all across different sections of the last city. So there are some guardians still doing what they can within the last city. You do see that there are more guardians forming up at the farm. More guardian signals are forming up there. And you do see other sprinkles throughout the European dead zone. But at the moment, not too much else. So as you come in and approach back to the farm, you do see that Hawthorne is sitting up on the rooftop of one of the farms there, and she's kind of waving you guys down. So how are you parking the Corvette? Are you parking it in the same way it was pretty much there before, like hovering
Yeah.
a little bit above the ground? Okay.
Yeah, in a sense.
So you don't truly land the vehicle. You put it in kind of a hover pattern above the ground, but you give yourself about a 30-foot clearance to drop in without any harm to you. All right, so all of you will exit the vehicle, and you do see that there are other guardians there. They're checking their weapons. They're kind of looking over at all of you as you begin to approach. A lot of them are still wearing their armor. Some of their armor is tattered and broken in some areas. A lot of the guardians here have not had their light restored.
Um, and they're not going to get their light back until we fix what's wrong with the traveler.
I mean, them being alive is good enough.
Yeah. Truly.
Yeah, true.
Raven is gonna give Thea the Scion gun, and then fly away to Chinese.
I'm sorry, you're doing what now?
The
You mean
Scion gun.
Scion gun.
Oh,
I heard fly off to Chinese, and I was like, what?
I'm gonna go fly off to my Chinese.
Okay, you're saying Chinese. I'm hearing Chinese.
yeah,
for some
yeah.
reason.
That's
I even
where
thought I even heard Chinese.
like, bro, did you go get Chinese food while we've been doing this? I'm ashamed.
You didn't share with the class.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Why
where's
would I?
this? Where's this?
I want me some General Tso's chicken.
I'm hungry.
All right, so
More I have to my plate then.
Hawthorne will come down and eventually come talk to you, Elias. So how'd everything go on your end?
Well, it's disabled. Took out 3 fucking reactors, and that's really about it so far. Any word on Vanguard?
Well, she kind of gestures to the people around. Well, a lot more of you guys are showing up, so that's a positive. As far as the 3 that took off, haven't heard too much yet, but it's only really been about a day, so it might take them a little more time to track down.
Wait, 3 that took off.
Yeah, the 3 guardians that were here to go help gather the Vanguard. I don't remember their names off the top of my head, but
Out
They
of
were-
character, this was never mentioned.
Yes, it was. These were the guardians that were assisting the citizens into the bunker. These were the three that took
Well, no,
off.
I mean the part of them going off and finding the Vanguard. I don't
No.
remember hearing ever that.
Yes, that was mentioned before. I promise you it was.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure because I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, because I mentioned that at the beginning of the session, couple like I think 2 sessions ago, when you guys broke off and you took off with the Corvette.
Hmm.
It was a passing note because again, it's just something that they took off to go do, and that was really the end of it. There's nothing else to mention about it.
Okay.
But so
I guess I just ask any idea of direction that they went.
um, any idea where Nessus is?
Uh, it doesn't sound familiar off the top of my head, but it sounds like one of the moons out beyond the rim or the belt.
Well, the hunter mentioned they're looking, I think, for Cade out that way.
Hmm. I guess
But
we could always go assist in that.
well, that's up to you guys. Right now, we're just trying to get more guardians settled in. Right now, it sounds like they're trying to build a resistance, and right now we're trying to build down a defense. That Cabal carrier or ship, whatever you brought in, it's because the 11 daylight's a lot of citizens here.
Yeah, well, it's the perfect cover, so.
And true enough. Either way, right now about all we can do is just hunker down and wait for, really, I guess, the next planned offensive.
And that requires finding more.
Well, I'm not exactly sure where to point you in that front anyway, as far as helping them. Maybe check the radio.
Yeah, that's
Maybe.
kind of the.
I mean, best I can say is I haven't been able to listen to the radio tower as late, just trying to take care of everyone here. I'm more concerned about the outbound signal than the inbound. Maybe check out the long range frequencies. Maybe someone out there is trying to communicate to us.
All right. I guess we'll just have to go look into it and look into finding Nessus.
Alright, well, you know where the radio tower is at. You have to work on it already. So you can just make your way up there and take a peek. And as far as the rest of you, you guys, can sort of take a load off. There's some food left made in the kitchen. And, any help around would certainly be appreciated.
Yep, we'll do what we can.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, I'm gonna get back to it. If you have anything else for me, feel free to come talk to me.
Yeah, we'll do.
And you see her go ahead and walk off. So at the moment, it's starting to turn evening. The sun is starting to set, and the orange sky is covering pretty much the entirety of the sky at this point. Starting to get a little bit cooler in the air. And some of the people have made a bit of a fire pit, and they're just kind of sitting and looking at the fire in contemplation, just thinking about their next move. You see a lot of the Guardians have the same sentiment as they're kind of sitting around the fire, kind of in contemplation. For some of them, some of the older veterans here, it's a bit of a reflection for them, as some of them have never really experienced what the idea of what it could be for their last death, and some of these newer guardians, they have a bit of more determined look to them, but nonetheless, the prospect of it being their final death as a guardian is a frightening concept to pretty much everyone around.
I'd like to go give like every guardian I can find like 5 glimmer.
All right, well, I mean, there's about, I'd say, going into the evening here, probably maybe about 15 different guardians around. So you float around and you're just passing out coins, I guess, essentially.
Handing out
Raven-
good luck coins.
Raven's ultimate objective is to distract them from depressing thoughts.
All right, so yeah, you're floating about everyone, and you're passing out glimmer, and everyone's just kind of looking at you, and they graciously accept it. Everyone just kind of looks at the glimmer a little bit, and everyone's kind of in deep thought, trying to figure out this wave of emotions everyone is feeling between what's happening in the war, what's happening with them. Some are handling it better than others. So you guys would be able to turn in for the night, rest up, or if you like to mingle with some of the other folks, that is certainly an option.
So I
Are
know
we
what
near
I'm
any
doing.
type of store?
Any type of store. You do realize the situation we're in.
No, I came back
There
from the
is no
bathroom.
store. There's
Where are we actually?
The
you're
farm.
at the farm.
Farm.
Oh, okay.
We got back to the farm.
Fuck.
We're not exactly gonna have a
Mm.
shop for a while.
Advisor,
All right, I'll
what were
just
you
stick up
saying?
to the roof, I guess. Just look up to the sky. That's it. It's true.
Okay.
I'd like to go over and sit with the others around the fire pit thing and just sit back.
Okay. Yeah. You join the other guardians in relaxed contemplation.
Raven would like to attempt to cheer up any civilians around by telling ancient jokes.
Oh, no.
Oh gosh.
No.
Can Diablo put her wrench in? Where the fuck would Diablo
Deep
even
sigh.
store her wrench? In like subspace where her other weapons are stored? Whatever you
Word on
call
the
it.
cruiser.
You would have to, because you're not going to have a toolbox or anything of equivalent size.
Yeah.
There will be a
So-
totem in the middle of the field.
Is there a weight limit to the weapons storage pocket of space, for lack of better words?
There is, and it's a bit loose because there's a whole lot of math involved in it, and I just kind of do it on my end. But with everything that you have on you, I mean, you have enough space to carry it
Okay.
with everything that you have on you, and you still have a little bit of space left over. It's just you wouldn't be able to take anything much bigger than another one of these.
Yeah, that
Like-
makes sense.
Yeah, like you'd be over limit if you took something like of equal size of this.
Yeah,
Before
that
I
makes
wander off to do what I do, I just point toward the ship. We have a temporary home. Just store it in the ship.
Fair. Diablo, yeah, Diablo's just gonna store it in the ship. She wants to
Okay.
make.
I'd like to point out they swapped out my gun and I didn't even get to use my new pew laser.
You know what? You can keep it. Go weld Singe's butt to the fucking seat that he's sitting on.
Maybe.
Uh,
The
what was
fact that
Nope.
he
Nope.
didn't
Now you're just
respond.
giving him more evil ideas.
Oh
Mhm.
my god.
I did want to ask, are there any
Yeah.
guardians like trying to make weapons, like some that would have been part of my group?
Yes, no, maybe.
Well, just if any guardians are crafting like weapons in general, it doesn't be specifically my clan because I think they're far away. Because I'm with the Sun Guild, right? Sun Legion. That's what the name was, Sun Legion. Yeah, just
Um.
seeing if there's any people that are actually trying to make weapons and like assist in making
Oh,
stuff
so
and like
you're wondering
reverse
if there are
engine.
any around in the camp? You mean?
Yeah, if there are any guardians trying to make weapons. If so, like give off ideas and as well as see if they wish to assist in reverse engineering cabal weaponry.
So I'll go ahead and tell you there's not really anyone forging weapons right now. If anything, right now, they're just trying to make armor for the civilians. Because the Guardian armor, like, they can repair and they are repairing some of them, but if you're trying to forge anything, the only thing they'd really be looking for at the moment would be, like, some civilian armor, uh, like, like bulletproof vests and, like, stuff like that.
I know I have the cabal armor, so we can make reference out of that.
Yeah, you could forge like easily like 5 chess pieces, like human-sized chess pieces from the Cabal armor.
'Cause it would be a shame that I won't be able to study it as much, but it would be better to protect the civilians with it.
I mean, I'd say like because you'd be using it in deconstruction, you would learn from it. Like so, if you did find any more Cabal armor in the future, you would have better ideas of how to forge with it. Um,
Okay then.
so I mean, not to take anything away from that. So like, you would still learn something from working with the armor they'd be forging.
Then yeah, I guess I would go ahead and use up the cabal armor to make armor for the civilians. Light enough
Okay.
that it won't hamper their movement, but sturdy enough so that they could be protected.
Yeah,
Raven
yeah.
will donate shinies to decorate armor with.
I'm pretty
All
sure that
right,
would
so
make them more of
that'll
a
take you
target.
guys into the rest of the night. So you guys will be working on that throughout the night. How about the rest of you? How are you spending your evening?
I'm going up to the
Diablo.
radio tower.
Yep, you're going up to the
Uh,
tower to listen to radio, and we'll get to that. Diablo,
Yeah.
what were you looking to do?
Diablo is gonna just do a weapons check on the weapons that are in the farm, but I gotta step away. Uh, Basically, I gotta go. So,
Okay.
are we basically
Yeah,
done here? Just wrapping up the session?
we're gonna be wrapping up here in a few minutes. So yeah, if you need to take off now, that's okay. We can
Okay.
fill you in on the rest here a little later.
Bye, Star.
Alrighty. Thank you. Yeah,
Yep. You
Diablo's
have a good
gonna be
night.
checking farm weapons. Okay. Good night, guys. Take care.
Alrighty.
Night.
Bye.
Okay.
All right. So
I might have turned to do
I
other
guess
stuff
Ash.
considering
Okay.
Raven. I've basically said what Raven's doing for the night, so I'll catch you guys later.
See?
yep.
Um. Ash is just gonna kind of do uh like maintenance on like Thorn and then turn in. Not really
Okay,
much.
yeah, you'll take care of your weaponry and your equipment, and then you'll turn in for the evening.
Yes.
All right, and then Singe, what were you doing, or did we cover you? I'm forgetting.
He said that he was gonna go on a roof and chill and look at the stars. if I
Okay,
remember
so yeah,
correctly.
he's just turning in for the night. All right. So Blue, you go up to the radio tower and you're checking on the long range signals. And
Mhm.
it does take the antenna a moment to adjust. And for a little bit, there is no signals. It's pretty much static. But after a moment, you do pick up that there is a signal um, that is coming from uh, one of the moons. And it's actually, as you're listening to the signal, it's actually Commander Zavala. And he's radioing Guardians to the moon of Titan. And these coordinates to you is one of the moons of Saturn. And you do actually you do receive his coordinates to a facility on Titan. And it's a repeating message that just simply says, "Attention all Guardians, rendezvous at these coordinates for a mounting offensive."
Oh. Fun.
Well, then we have our next destination.
Yep.
All right. So with that, was there anything else you wanted to do before you had turned in for the evening?
Other than just getting some warm food.
All right. So you make your way back down to the farm, go to the kitchen, and do fix yourself a bit of some soup, some leftovers. Most of the people have already eaten at this point. Dinner was a while ago. But you do manage to get yourself a decent meal, and you will go turn in for the evening. And with that, we're going to go ahead and end tonight's session. Yay.
Woo.
Like I said, you guys handled this situation in a different way. I was expecting it to be the gun run, we're going to blitz this thing. You guys took the stealthy approach, and it fucking worked.
Well, yeah, because we all know that who's good for what and who
4
has the
perception checks in a row. How did he fucking
yes, ghost logic.
Ghost logic, dude, man? What can I say?
Yeah,
like,
the
But yeah,
part where I fucking gave up was hold on.
Singe trying to look for a weapon.
And just going off into the fucking kitchen. I was like, bruh. And then the
I'll be
fucking
right
point
back,
of
guys.
like, yeah, I understand the vicious mockery. I get it. There's supposed to be fun parts, but this is the point where we can really fucking die. And it's like you're gonna take a vicious mockery over actually doing the fucking damage.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna criticize that hard. Because that could have actually been like, oh, yeah, no, we're in the middle of a fight and we haven't even got to the last objective yet. And I know that's just me being a dick in a sense, and I'm going to acknowledge that. But that could have literally ended the campaign if that guy got a message off.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong.
So
But
that's why I was like, if that's going to happen, I'm going to go back to the fucking start and sit there because if everybody dies, at least one of us gets away. We can somehow salvage this shit.
Salvage?
Well,
Okay.
that's also why I joined in right then and there, so that way I could help. Because if Singe didn't finish it off, I could potentially finish it off, in which I did.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, you guys.
Because I didn't realize Singe didn't have a melee weapon.
I fucking thought he did too. That's why I was like, oh, he's
He
going
has.
up
He
there to
just has a
fucking-
melee ability. That's all he has.
Oh, I thought he had.
Which is why I wanted to find a market to buy a fucking sword. Like because I'm proficient.
I could
mean-
forge you one.
My knife can double as
If
my
you
melee,
really
so
wanted me to, I could forge you one.
yeah, he can.
You're forgetting.
You,
I'm
you
a
can.
I'm a blacksmith, same as Star. They're also a blacksmith.
So,
You need only ask, and they can produce one for you.
Yeah, you just need to tell me what you actually
A
want.
longsword. A longsword.
Longsword?
uh,
Fucking easy.
okay, well, we'll wrap up stream since it's still going.
Nah, we're gonna keep going.
Oh, okay.
Now we're gonna rant for like an
All
hour
right.
straight.
6 hours later.
Exactly.
Okay.
You know what movie was good? FNAF. Let's spoil it for everybody.
I need to watch that movie.
I have it if you want to watch it.
All right. For anybody who
It's
wants to make their own Destiny campaign while these jokers talk about their stuff, you can go to Velvet Fang, find the Dungeons and Destiny content. It's under there. It's all free. Shoot them some love, attention. They have a Discord. I will not say the other one. They all start yelling in here about it. So
It's Twitter.
they have their, and they do have some other stuff going on with their deck of possibilities and stuff like that. And for us, check out these jokers. There's links in the Discord, Twitch, as well as in the YouTube channel for finding like Space Ghost Dave, Frosted Merc, Winter, who is in here as Diabla, and miss anybody else in there that it should be listed on there that streams. Yeah, the rest of it I don't care about you. But there's Swerve Bar Podcast, who I just support them anyway. So you can check them out as well. But you can catch up on all the episodes on the YouTube channel. That's where I'm cataloging. I just uploaded the Transformer one because it's taken me a bit to get done. So in this one, I should hopefully have it in the next couple days. Though somebody is sick in the other room. She came homesick, and that's the reason why I had to leave a moment ago. Because she really is sick. Lit. So.
Well, we hope the missus gets better soon.
Yeah, she's not sounding good. She wanted me to come back in here and just do my thing and finish up. And I was like, oh, you sure? I could just... She's like, no, go. Like, okay. I think she doesn't want me getting sick. So, because it'd be worse for me. Yay.
Also a valid point.
Yeah, works for me. But anyway, like I said, you got Space Ghost Dave, his link's down there. So if these guys do stream, you click the little bell icon, you get notified. If Visor streams, he's our complaint. Well, he's our complaint department. So if you've got any complaints, we send you to Blue Visor at. He'll solve all your issues real quickly.
No, he won't. He'll make it worse.
Shut up!
Bitch, I want to point out, you tried to burn down my fucking bar.
Listen.
Oh my
I'm a
God.
score.
I don't care that you're a pyrotechnic. I will fucking murder you. I will display your balls on the tower wall. I will mount your goddamn head.
Woo! Okay, you guys want to... Dave, you want to say bye first? Shit.
We'll see you next week for Transformers. Get some sleep.
May the calming cold guide your heart.
Visor, do you want to say anything?
Stasis, remember, guys, Stasis Christ grinded for our sin.
No.
All right, bye-bye.
And as always, mine is wherever you're at in the world, you have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Be safe out there. And if you got a complaint, send it to Visor. Bye.